Asiami singing now. Why am I free more? I'm a near me when now. Ajay. Why am I free more? Oh, what's so feeling, mommy? All right, so coming Sunday, the 26th day of November, is Nasi. Is it Kavod? Yeah, that's the name. There's a big show coming up, and we all want to support it.
You're not ready for what's coming on Sunday, 26th November. Make it Destination National Theatre as Nassim Music and Soul Brother Records unleashes Kavod 2023. Come experience a rare blend of music and theatre as Nassim takes the stage alongside Clemento Suarez, Foster Romanos, and the Nyansa Pop crew for a concert that will leave you spellbound. Kavod 2023. Tickets are selling now for only 100 cedi standard and 200 cedis VIP. To purchase, please dial *714*003*5# on all networks. Sponsors: Angel Beverages Limited, OKF Irish Group, FBN Bank, RB Homes, BK Trade Agrochemicals, Piwak Natural Health, Agro Monte, Ticket Lake, Karis Wine Shop, Wilma Africa Limited, Power of Worship International, Ebony Condom, Secure. Media partners. Proudly produced by Oxygen GH with support from Image Rural. Kavod 2023, where theatre meets music. You're not ready for what's coming on
26th day of November. It's called Kavod. 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 I think I'm going to get him online, and he's going to explain to us what he's launching called Kavod. And he has serious musicians like Foster Romaros, and he has people like my guy, what's the name? Clementos Shoales. They are all on the bill, and it's unfortunate I was on the bill, but I'm not in the country. So whoever is supposed to attend, if I were around, you're going to be there. So get ready for it. The same way I want to announce to you the Orgasm Conference 2023. And this year's conference is our 10th counting event. For that matter, there is a rebranding, and the name of the rebranding is called the Families Conference. It's happening at the National Theatre Exhibition Hall. We have two sections. We have the panel discussion on 24th, and then we have the main event, the conference itself, on 25th. Ladies and gentlemen, don't have an excuse, because the Orgasm Conference, now the Families Conference, have been a conference that comes forth or comes your way every Christmas Eve. If it is not 25th, then it's 26th. So it is not a new date that should confuse anybody. I want to say that get ready with your tickets, and our tickets prices have not yet changed, even though we've changed our venue. Wherever you are, we are here to do the questions and answers. And I'm here with you. I know you are waiting for me. I'm okay if I'm late and it's Friday and most of you will not be able to come. That's fine. I do my 1 hour and I go. But there are a lot of good news that has come today as part of the things we want to do for ourselves. Yesterday, our sister came up here, and I promised to give her help if only she will follow up. And Gifty came up to me, and I think if she will join us today, she will come and tell you how supportive I have been to bring her corrections and sanity. Even when it comes to the legal proceedings she started in court, I have to redirect it and change the focus that she has taken. I always tell you, if you want to do divorce, talk to a counselor first, and especially a professional one who has decided not to just stay in the counseling corridor, who have decided not just to stay in the religious corridor, but has made it clear to be part of what we do. On this note, may I crave your indulgence to go for an advert whilst you share the page and hit the like page. Today, it is just about questions and answers. What question do you have?
I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.
I'll be ready to pick people as fast and as quick as I can, because we are here to do questions. And my senior oh, looking good. Hey, who is this? Rab Meg. Okay, today is questions and answers, and any question you have, please get ready to bring it to Counselor Lutrots. Can you please invite people? Let's do it together. It's question and answers with Counselor Lutrots. Nobody's answering your questions. I'm doing it. And I'll also be asking questions as well. And so let's do justice to the thing. It's Friday. Some want to go to the nightclub. Some want to go to all nights. Some want to thank God it's Friday because they've gone through the whole week and they are tired. And finally, they want to have a rest for themselves. Some want to say that, hey, am I able to cross Friday? I didn't know that I can finish Monday to Friday based on these situations that I've gone through. But in all things, I love one statement. It says, in all things, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good and his mercies endureth forever. Ladies and gentlemen, I know how you feel. I know what you're going through. But one of the things I would like to encourage you to do for me is to quickly share the page and invite a friend. Any question you have on your mind that you have been waiting to ask Counselor Lutrot, here is Counselor. Ask him. I have a question on my mind. So if anybody can answer, when you come, help me answer. Can we hit the like button quickly and let's go up? We can't be doing these numbers because you've always waited for me to come and give you opportunity to ask questions. And I think today I've availed myself. Any question you ask me, I am here to answer you. Please share the page for me and hit the like button. Let's get people. Belle, you did well today. I went on Belle's page from morning. I didn't talk. I kept myself there for more than 5 hours. I joined them whilst they were ahead of me, but I spent close to 3 hours with them. I was watching their discussion. So, Belle, thank you very much for acknowledging me when I came. But your discussion was a Black Friday, and according to Okodia, they just wanted to come and cry on the page with the pains that they have gone through. They never wanted to have a therapist there to come and help them. So I came to listen, and it was good. By my listening, there were too many errors that one day won't have opportunity. We'll correct it so they might hear it. But congratulations. Some have overcome what they have done, and some have forgiven, but they have not forgotten. Some are still facing it because they are still crying over what really happened to them. It was a good show, and I've done well going to watch them. Next week, by the grace of God, when we are done with this question and answers, based on what frequent questions will come, it might change my topic for the week, or will I continue in the same thing? How to manage a stepchild, managing stepchildren, the management of stepchildren as a man, as a woman, as a husband, as a wife, how to manage a stepchild. And I believe that if you're here, please tap my face and let's have more likes. And let's hit it quickly. We are stuck at 5585. But I'm going to pick you very, very soon. My question is, when you are giving an assignment by a superior or your employer, your pastor or any senior person or a rich man over you, you do everything you can to make sure that you fulfill that particular mandate. If they give you time to meet them, you do everything possible to make sure you meet them. If you observe, you're forced to be punctual. When you're getting late, you get offended with everybody around you because you have an appointment with a very high profile person. Your life is better when you are given something to do and you rush to do it. A civil servant who is paid and your salary is not even up to your transportation will still not stay behind, but will force herself or force himself to go to work. Even when people are sick, they still forced to go to work so they could get a sick form to pick it up. My question is, why is it that you yourself, when you tell yourself things you want to do, it's difficult for you to start? You told yourself you're going to start a gym. You told yourself, I'm going to end this relationship and start something before the year ends. You told yourself you're going to save 200 Ghana cedis every month. You told yourself the year will never come to an end whilst you'll still be single. The things you told yourself that you would do, why haven't you done it? What is refusing you not to do it? Why are you able to do it when somebody commands you? But it's difficult to do it when you command yourself. Bible says that then one time there was a master and he gave talents to all his servants according to their ability. In the book of Matthew chapter 25 and verse number 15, he said he gave one 5 talents, another 2 talents, another 1 talent to every man according to his several abilities. And straight away he left to the journey. When he came back from the journey, they have done justice to whatever. He says the man who had received 5 talents was able to produce something out of it. 5 bags more. He had 10. The 2 gave 2 more. But the one who was also commanded and received 1 is the most important person that I want to address tonight in my question. So that whoever wants to answer me, think about this as you answer my question. But the man who had received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. Verse 19. After a long time, when the master of those servants returned and settled account with them, the man who had received 5 brought. The man who has received, his master replied, "You have done well. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." My focus is not on all these people. My focus is on the one who was given just 1 talent. Then the one who had received 1 bag of gold came and said, "Master," he said, I have knew that you are a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown and gathering where you have not scattered seed. I know you. Most of us, we obey command because we know that people are hard men. We follow what they ask us to do because we believe that they are hard men. We believe that they are wicked servants. We believe that they are tough people. We believe that there's nothing that they will tell you. They don't say no. Like my boss. He doesn't say no. So that's our belief. That's our call. He told the master, I know you don't reap at where you have sown. But he collected the talent. So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you. I was afraid. Why are you not able to do the things you have set your eyes on to do? Why are you quick to do the things people command you to do? What is in you that has refused you to make a decision to move on? The marriage is bad, you are there. The job is not paying, you are there. You are not financially dependent. You are not financially dependent, not independent. You are not financially dependent. One job is not taking care of your family, but you have the time to watch Netflix. You have the time to watch football. Something happened this evening. Something happened on my wife's car. And I think the fuse just blew off. And I asked her, take it to the mechanic. When they got to the mechanic, I told them this could be the reason the fuse has blown. But check what caused the fuse to blow. The guy said, yes, an exposed cable somewhere, when the car went to another person. I agreed. Now I asked her, what did you do on the car? So I can pay you. The amount you are charging me is not my problem. Tell me what you have done in the car. They say when the guy just fixed the thing, he rushed to go and watch football. When they say, car owner name Frosty Bechen, yeah. He places more emphasis on the football he's watching than the job that he's doing. And I know it's because of my absence. If I was standing. So I asked them, until he finished the football, whatever amount he wants us to pay him, we are driving up because we are in a hurry. Go, my wife. When they are ready, we'll send them the money when he finished watching football. If you are a man watching me today and your salary is not up to the expenditure in your house, don't shout on your children. Don't shout on your wife. Don't shout on the president. Add other jobs to your work. Look for other jobs. Don't go home and sit behind the TV. Don't go and sleep. Yes, I see a lot of people in America. They are doing one job. And all the job they do in America pays their rent, leaving them $200 every month. Yeah. But they close from the work and go and sleep. It's painful. You call their phone and they will not respond. When you ask them, Charlie, me feed my by my head to say, my bremada. I'm not saying don't sleep. But if you see a man running, the speed of a running man, a running woman, is dependent on what is chasing them. Why are you so much comfortable in doing what somebody asks you to do? If you want to buy an aeroplane, you don't hang out with employees. If you want to own an estate, you don't hang out with builders or with laborers. You hang out with owners of estate. Why is it that? But they are tired. Yes. Who says you are not tired? No, who tells you I'm not tired? Me, I'm tired, oh. But I have a mandate that if nobody comes to watch, I have a certain echo. I have a certain Jenana Masantwa. I have a certain Abna. I have one person whose expectation, there is a certain lady who is far in Botswana waiting to hear one word from me. So I'm saying, why is it that when we say we'll do something, it's difficult for us to execute it. But when others give us, we do. Is it fear? If it is fear, then I want to expand your fear. Hear me. The master said, you went to hide it. You are wicked, lazy servants. So you know that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered a seed. Well done. You should have put my money on deposit with the bankers. So hear me. Even God understands investment. I know most of us, we have lost trust, especially in Ghana when it comes to investment. Because some of us took a risk, gave our money to investors, and the world has come to an end for us financially. Some of us were just about to buy a home. Our money is gone. The fact that you have attempted investing once and it didn't work, push it again. Use the leftover to invest again. Look for more high-risk investment. I was laughing at a video I was watching of a guy who have data to waste his energy. A young man just went to do bets, and he has won 6 million Ghana cedis. And he's saying the guy is lying. He has connived with the company just to make sure that people will come in. Even if the guy is lying, he has won 6 million. You too, why won't you try it? Pull him down. The PhD of the dwarfs in the part of the world we come from, they never want to see you surviving. Listen to me. The way you can follow somebody's order, I urge you, change your thinking. Follow somebody's order like it's your own order from now. The amount of money I spend at the end of the month, I'm not bragging. The people I don't know, but I support financially. If I'm doing that according to my income, I will collapse. If you are not in good standing, don't help others. Why didn't I do anything this year? Our foundation has not done anything for the widows this year. Why haven't you done it? Because we don't have money. If next year we are in good standing, we'll do it for them on a large scale. But on a small scale, we are doing it. The amount of money we send to people, we are not too rich, but we are deciding right now, and I've said it many years, I don't befriend the poor people. Poor people are not my friends, so I only help them. I make sure that my friends are the rich. Yes, those I can call friends are men and women that when I call them and I'm in need, they will supply. I spoke to somebody this dawn, and I spoke to the person painfully. And he said, no, I shouldn't say that. I said, I'm telling you the truth. If I be your friend, then I'm telling you, I'm losing the friendship. Because I am not that type of friend. Hear me. As I give you the opportunity, I'm just waiting for you. If you make a request, I will pick you and your questions will come. Facebook, same way. But my question is, why do you go like you meet the appointment time regularly of those who gave you command or who gives you command to do something? But when you do your own itinerary, you fail yourself. When you own your own company, you don't dress up and go to work at 8. Yeah. I'm at fault myself. Yes, I'm telling you. There are times that I'm supposed to go to my office. A client is supposed to come and a client will wait. Unfortunately, the client is delayed, and I say, "One can't say why late today?" But I'm supposed to go and wait because it's money. Yeah. Most of us, we have free service. Why did I stop giving people free counseling? Because those who get free counseling, you have to follow them up to get recovery. But those who pay, they follow you up because they have paid. May the edge to do it for others give you the edge to do it for yourself. So why didn't you place this money with the depositors? So that at least before I come, I'll make profits. Hear me. Most of us, we have gone through this meal before. But let me encourage you. Don't give up. Don't give up on that relationship. Don't give up on that marriage. Don't give up. Don't give up. When the 10 virgins were selected, they said 5 of them were foolish. But I asked myself, if the bridegroom could have come early, would they say they are foolish? There are times that you are not foolish, but whoever might support you have delayed. Yes. You are still not a citizen because you are not getting the help and you can't pay the amount. Your helper have delayed. That is why you have not made it. Look for other helpers. They are available. That's my own. So what is my question? Why do we do the ones for others quicker, faster than the one we want to do for ourselves? That's all my question is. Thank you for giving me your audience. Olivia, I miss you. Welcome back. Jane Anama Santua. I'm not seeing you writing, but I can see that you have joined me. I tell you every time when you come, when I see that you are appearing and writing, I get very excited. Share or share. That's okay. SS Job, thank you for coming. Well said, Olivia. Thank you. How is Botswana doing? Now I'm here for you to ask me questions. I can't sit and be watching you till you bring your question. If you type it, I can read. Bugger, where can I get some of the chips in front of you? Ken, where are you? Give me your location and you will have the chips at your doorstep. All you need to do, send me a WhatsApp now. I don't know where you are. Let me know your location and I'll tell you what to do. Thank you so much. Any other question? I am here to answer your questions. Facebook, what question do you have on your mind? I am here to help. The young lady who came yesterday, Gifty, I hope she's shocked. And I'm so grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, can we, with all humility and clap offering, admire one police officer who is called Auntie Edna, Officer Edna. She's a chief at Adenta Dopsu. This woman is too good. And when I come back to Ghana, I am going to sit with the IGP to do something about her. So patient, so supportive. I don't know how, but I believe that whoever put her at the Dopsu unit knows what she carries. She's a good police officer. Auntie Edna, God bless you. And I'm happy for your support. Even far where I am, in my office, there are colleagues that when I send patients, and the patient tells them that your colleague is on the line, he wants to talk to you. They bluff, meet me in Kasa. But can you imagine that the lady goes and tell Auntie Edna, but your counselor to see me, but I'm in fraud. So wow, friend, I'm in Kasa. Ah, what an officer. Auntie Edna, God bless you. And you be dibru nye mankrofo aferi. You are in the US. Which part of the US? Okay, so please, you can inbox me on WhatsApp right now, your number, on +1. Or you are in the US, so 862-571-3950. Right now. Just do it now. It's about my business. This is where I get some proceedings to be able to do what I do for my foundation members. We are standing by right now. Right now, as I'm talking to you, right now you receive your package. You know how your delivery system is in this country. Please get it for me right now. Give me your number. You have these chips. In this winter time, the best thing you need is this chip. The number again, 862-571-3950. 862-571-3950. Send me your number. Send a WhatsApp right now. And we will respond to you with your number. Now, once you send it, we'll have a chat with you and the ginger will flow. The ginger will flow. My brother, you will get a ginger. Do that now. Do that now. Do that now. Don't miss it, though. Do it now. I'm waiting for your number. Any other person who wants a question to ask? Echo. Thank you. I'll pick you up just now with your questions. Write a lot of questions down. Minister, thank you for joining me on TikTok. Echo. I see Echo joining me on Facebook. Counselor, what is the use of ginger honey chips? Counselor, what's the use of ginger honey crunch in front of you? It is ginger and honey baked, a product of Counselor George Lutrox, meant to help you detoxify your body, clear your throat, work on your voice, work on cold. If the weather is cold, chew it, you feel good. Any throat infection you have, this is ginger, the capacity to chew it. And this is made easy to chew, very easy to chew. You pour it in your mouth and gra, gra, gra. You can put it on your cocoa, on your rice water, on your oats. If you are somebody who takes alcohol, you can take it with alcohol. And the result of this particular chips is nothing but what you will get out of it is the new discovery that I always ask for. So that's it, Kenneth. I just inbox you the number on WhatsApp. Is he on WhatsApp, my brother? Because you've not brought it on WhatsApp yet. I'm waiting. Just drop it on WhatsApp. Please do that now. On the number I gave you, send it on WhatsApp right now, and we'll deal with you right now. Let's go ahead. Any other question? I picked somebody, but the person have not spoken. Please hit my face. Just hit my face 20 times, 40 times, 60 times, and let's build the numbers up here. Thank you very much. All right. So someone, let me read this one. It says wisdom said. Thank you very much. I'm in the US. Okay, so I read that already. Let me read this one. It says you can talk. When you say I can talk, I don't understand. Someone gave me one during COVID time. It helped me a lot. Yes. I released it more. It was coming to the US, but during the COVID time, I did a lot with it, and it helped a lot of people, especially the people from the diaspora who doesn't like spicy thing. They took the ginger and said, this is a COVID relief one. And I don't want to say it's a COVID medicine before they come at me. When you chew it and it's doing the magic for you, everybody in the magic it does for. That is what I'll tell you. Is that right? Good. Thank you very much, Wendy. Thank you very much. And I would definitely help. Hello, Daddy. Long time. Oh, thank you very much, Ina. Thank you very much. You don't ask of me. Never. Let me tell you another secret in my life. Don't only be nice with people when you are in need of them. Be nice even when you think you don't need them. Yes, it's one of the things I want to teach you today. Some of us, we have friends, we don't mind them until we need their services. Somebody just gave me a call about 3 days ago. And he said, hey, it is saying, me tell one catch it. And I was quiet. Because I can't remember the last time you called me, I also tell me catch it. I've not missed your call, I've not missed your WhatsApp. Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, but you are my man. You can talk. I don't understand. Now you say, but I am your man. I don't understand. But I'll read whatever you write. Unless it doesn't really sound polite. Any question, you see, Echo. You people who said, Counselor, come and do question time. I'm following your question time, and nobody's asking question. When I'm about to close, then they will come. Young man in the US, I'm still waiting for, you are the reason why I'm looking on my phone like that. The number is in front of me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me acknowledge the presence of she. She. Mami Akwaba.
Counselor.
Yeah, Amedo.
The true question I won't read immediately. It's also the true question me. The same question I repeat.
Oh, here.
Reading.
How to co-parent with a narcissist? Okay. I think I'm question no trauma answer. Keep writing. Sanity. No, second time is nothing. Girl, second time is nothing. Write until I read. When do you not apart from who? Share ya de ututu ya hu. Semenhia. Me ame de. Ena nyumbe nkra na abeto enu ano. Fabi biara man no. Fabi biara man no. Come on funya me. Bekama oda. Se wo wansam ka. Obi nkan bi ma o. Se wo tokwa kwa. Nyami kubi ma o. Fabi biara man no. Fabi biara man no. Kama funya mi. Bekama fama. Yesterday somebody said it. Next year, all of us will see it clearly. I'm just coming back. I'm just reviving my singing ability. Made it to change, but next year, no, I am not coming out with an album, but a single worship and a praise medley with some key. Really? Oh yes. I've been doing this for many years. Okay. Oh, mommy, me too. Me one new.
I know you sing yet.
No, me one new. Me one. Dear me, na dear back up. Who say me can ha? Obi bisa na say a question can me answer. Who bisa na question me answer. I don't know straight. And then na wo straight. Hey, Ugusu. What's the idea na me nyade?
Don't you bisa a question.
And I'm so bisa na question na.
Today is perfect time.
Yes. Hey. Who bisa na say a question can me answer.
Nti me nkwamra, be si for ma sawa bisa no be bisa na question.
Now see for no man fa we. Ure bi say mama ye mistake go see from na fi den go for mfa ni bi. Afi na opeka afoforo aba. Na mama waso dae. Say ukita bass nkrofo si for. One stop o mo so mo ndia ifom do musi. O mo sie ya fi na aba pe bass for. Ah ojo mahama. You see, if I or the electronic car body, I'm for better. No, the fuel car body, I'm for feel. It's question time. Mommy, what is that question? Can see a baby boy. Now, the kind who is that say? Okay, ask your question again once you are here. Yeah, go. Please, gift counselor Luton. Gift counselor Luton. Munjasa kwa jono. Yeah, go. If you.
Yeah, how to co-parent with a narcissist.
The kind.
In the first place, what are the traits of a narcissist or he is a narcissist?
Okay, thank you very much. One I share with you. Yay! Hey! What's up? Min to abnanyum ne mawana. Min kwameda. Our friend,
it's been a long time.
It's been a long time because the beer not shares a siano.
Oh, okay.
Ama aye bibia wo. And so I started campaign. There was started campaign.
Oh, okay.
And Pibon the Bob say on Fanta for Ember campaign. He said, I don't call and send over. Wabeka di NTL, wabanwanga sabe churo di NTL, ni man cafe, wachuro. My house is very noisy. So, Mati anamapne. Yati na so oye na ade. Onu bu a omba, obehye kona ho a, obo like Yesu sabo na man de dey say. No the check crab behye me ni mustache. Won so ye den. So ye bisa ye hu say who is a narcissist? Sabro fui. Baby a ufi na kire se na abebon. Enti se obi si obi a narcissist. The di kind. Ohima. Abranti also pet chips. He can. I'm waiting for your message. You are the oh. Just send a text and so Ken, what's wrong? I've given a man to get a ginger. A requirement as a brand new to me. So young tackle the narcissist. Echo, welcome on Facebook. Mute yourself when you come. Thank you, Erekwa. Mute you home. When I pick you, you mute yourself, get your question ready, and I'll get quickly to you. So a narcissist.
And I still like some form, sir. Please tap the screen. Tap the screen.
But that's all. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Ta 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 ta. Abrante.
You will get somewhere.
But unfortunately, no. Yes, you be share. O tap here nye.
No, maybe they're my band.
Miss, mommy, and a question time. Mommy, Madaro, me will be the needing come. So, I see, Selka so be a narcissist, and son of baby says, how do you co-parent? In the first place, Mimbisa, how did you know the person is a narcissist? Because there are times that we give people some personality disorders, it doesn't fit them. But we cook them to become what we are expecting them not to be. Do you understand my own?
Yeah.
Because you are looking at somebody's lifestyle and immediately you say, oh, you're a narcissist. You are looking at somebody and immediately you diagnose the person to be obsessive compulsive. You are looking at somebody and you are giving them a lot of things. So, if you want to say, how do you co-parent with a narcissist? Is it the male who has become the narcissist to you or the female? Is it the father? Is it the mother? Who is the narcissist? And was he or she diagnosed through a therapeutic activity? Or by the signs and symptoms you are seeing, you have decided to call them narcissists? Because if you don't take care, we might box people into what they are not, and that will affect us. Please, do you understand my illustration?
Yeah.
Because if you want to ask, how do I co-parent with a narcissist? In the first place, who is a narcissist? It is said that for you to identify some of the personality disorders, and this is not accurate until the person goes through a therapy. One of the signs are that they have the sense of self-importance, or Jionu Kwani Hudi. I am self-important. Now, there are people who feel self-important. They are not narcissists, but they are melancholies. It's a weakness in temperament. That is why if a professional have not diagnosed somebody, be careful you keep them in a certain bracket. Or where are you bipolar? Where our mental disorder? Where are you say? Don't diagnose people by the way you think they look. Where are you talkative? Where are you sex maniac? Where are per sex? Before somebody can be diagnosed to be sex maniac, ladies and gentlemen, it is not an easy thing to graduate from normal sex person to a maniac. Aperture, it is not a small title, because aperture is a title that you have to acquire as a result of education. A child in Edi, Fanti Fortress, Ibe Fortress, Enkran Fortress, Sirem Fortress. Na ya san efi hono nyina ko bono ni efi bono yakọ jase kan ni efi jase kan ni yakọ mende foi ni yakọ enzema ni yakọ yase wura mu ni yakọ wura nkrofo no mo nsuo no so se esi obi yesa no wetu kwan efi ni krom we kwakọ wi Nigeria for Igbo wa wi Nigeria trans ni nyina wase wura mu akọ Kenya ni pana kwa be US akọ not just say the person has really become a petre. Now when I'm commencing no be able share no di ba ku bi as you apetre there. So be sane we apetre power no. We apekwati way eh you be bibia no. Na ya pam sa atade na hye. Na ye pia nti ko so on dane de area hye. So before you call somebody a narcissist, be careful that the person has genuinely been diagnosed. And you know that it's not just a learned behavior, but it's a temperament. Because people can learn a certain behavior, not because they are it, but they use it as a tool to defend themselves. If you understand, people cultivate a certain behavior because Like I tell you, for you to survive on net, you need to learn how to pretend. So they can pretend to be narcissists in your eyes. They feel they are too important. And at times they see themselves to be too important because they have low self-esteem. Or they have not been able to get something that they want.
But can you pretend to have majority of the traits?
Yes.
Like, even can pretend it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it is to achieve certain things. The guy is broke, but he's dressed well. You go to him and ask him, Charlie, where they have maybe say the other way they Mr. Wo in quality fees, no, and now I'm at tier 2000, not a cat 500. My yen be let me say, so when you're 5 or 1 yanka, where they were Daroma actually swa ending it to your music, sir. If you are said there. And I put so after that, Michelle, the ATM machine is starting to say, Nipper and Nibu, even a missing Korea copy the midi. The outlook looks like a bender. You know what I'm talking about? So people can pretend to have a certain thing and you put them in a bracket. So if you say that, how do I co-parent with a narcissist? In the first place, never co-parent with a narcissist. Let whoever has a narcissist personality disorder go for treatment before you should even co-parent with them. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Because if they are not treated, you can't manage them. But don't assume. Don't assume for them. Don't assume. Don't assume for them. Men drinks a son of here. I'm telling you, there are a lot of celebrities who are very shy. So you are yearning to meet them. And when you meet them, hey, you got your picture. Hey, in the last time, what can I say? So they look at your acting on screen and want to have you like the way you act. But some are shy. Just pretenses. So for you to co-parent with somebody you call a narcissist, you first have to be sure that you are dealing with a narcissist. Because the narcissist, by professional diagnostics, we should diagnose him that he doesn't have empathy. He lacks empathy. He's arrogant. Must be admired at all costs. Everything should be around them and about them.
Yeah.
But there are people that everything should be about them, around them, and they are not narcissists. They are sanguines. They could be sanguines in control. There are people that their phone will never ring. The phone never ring.
Meaning, what you see personality, the type of mention. Have you done that? Have you done that?
I've done that on Facebook, but I've not done it on TikTok. And I'll come and do it on TikTok. And I will wish that most of you would do your test before I do, so that you can come and testify. Echo, get ready to do your temperament test. I've told you, it helps business. It makes you go. Very, very important. All right, so questions are coming. So if you are, whoever you think is a narcissist, whether it's the male or the female, be sure that you are dealing with somebody who is a narcissist from a professional point of view. But if it's just by their attitudes and their actions, be careful that you don't diagnose them wrongly. Like people who have obsessive, compulsive behavior. Obsessive, compulsive behavior. You know, people who are like that, OCDs, especially majority of our nurses, majority of them will grow to become that. So go and wash your hand. They're afraid of germs. When the COVID came, you know, my PA is a nurse and she can disturb my head. I just finished shaking hands. But they be ready. Because Bubi no at TM no said. Please, when I pick you before you talk, kindly mute yourself. Okay, it's like the TV program. When you call, reduce the volume on your set. Why? Now, Mr. Mute yourself. Mr. Mute yourself. God's own, mute yourself. Thank you, girl. Eti Abna, hey, sorry. Efia, the truth of the matter is, you can co-parent with them if you get to know that professionally they are nurses and they are doing something about it. But not when you assume they may be. And if you're assuming they may be, then you should seek for counseling on how to manage a narcissist. Do you see the difference? So when you think that per their behavior, and in your wide-ranging readings, remember that most of the materials we put on the internet is not the full notes and the lecture. So the fact that and you know, it's funny at times, I go to a lot of platforms on TikTok, and they are self-acclaimed people who believe they are professionals, and they are talking with authority. And I get scared. You know why? Because they are giving loose advice. But it's their right. I have never advised anybody before. I only help people to make informed decisions. I don't advise people. Even me, George Lutu, at my stage. And I know you can cross-check and see how professional I am. So when I'm dealing with you, I deal with you on professional basis. And anybody who have dealt with me will clap their hands in the air. Today, I think maybe if Gifty is watching, she'll come and tell you what happened today. I know she was shocked. And I was sharing with everybody that we are failing our people in the country, Ghana, with information dissemination. Mind you, yesterday the lady came here that she's waiting for her police report. First, she said the police were not minding her. And I told her that the police will only mind her when she gives them whatever is needed. You remember I said that?
Yes.
Good. And whatever the police need is an evidence of the assault. And she said she needed 250, 300 Ghana cedis so they can pay. Is that not what she said?
Yes.
Let me tell you what happened. Remember, I told you people that the mother lab where she's gone to, I am sure that their report cannot be used in court. Because in under the law, you need to go to a public hospital.
To pay.
No, she went to a private clinic. And the report from a private clinic cannot be used for police report.
So now what's she going to do?
So now that the doctor who saw her is at a private clinic. Unfortunately for her, the report from that doctor cannot be used for police report.
Oh, yeah.
And right now, if I ask her to go to a public hospital, the evidence after 4 months is gone.
It's gone. Oh,
Jesus Christ. John, do we trust?
Yeah.
So if you have an assault, don't go to your private clinic. Go to the dirty polyclinic you don't like. And when she was leaving the police station, Kekele was there. Madina Polyclinic was there. But she rather went to Mother Lab, a private hospital. And their report medically is correct, but legally is not accepted.
Wow.
Yeah. You see the information? And as she's married under the law, she needs evidence.
Why is the private doctor?
Come again. Victoria, you're asking a question. I want to help you. Go ahead. Victory.
Yeah. Why is in a private doctor? No, I didn't see any legit to use the information.
Because under the structure of under the structure, so under the structure in Ghana, the public sector runs with the public sectors. We believe that the system there runs through. It cannot be how do you call it, tampered with. It's a legal process. It's like when you're coming to America and they are doing your DNA. Remember, they have chosen that.
For them to lie.
We don't want to say that, but we are saying that, for example, if you want to do a DNA in the American embassy, they have chosen Akai House. So you can do DNA everywhere, but until it's coming from Akai House, they won't take it. And look, and not just alternation. This is the system they say they believe. Even if it's fake, that is where they believe.
So why didn't the doctor tell her to go to?
The doctor doesn't know. The doctor might have seen an emergency that he needs to solve. So quickly, no, he wants to bring safety for the patient. But once it's an assault, bring the safety and refer the patient to go to where they can get hospital report with your report. She
also said she went to the police station. So why didn't they tell her to go?
Thank you very much. So the police go call hospital. Yan can't say public hospital. And also another error. But unfortunately, you know, or call public, we will go back to the doctor, and because we have paid for our health, mind you, the money she's being charged is not for her health, not for what the doctor did. It is for the signing of the medical report. Oh yes. Ayo yeah, doctor. Assure.
No, yeah, because you know she's in the process. Now when your advice saying then now she has to, everything has been like everything is
in a lawyer now. Maybe sounds a lawyer, but son on fire lawyer for no working because we need Banyamia dom. Mamano pro bono lawyer. Me would assembly mono. Nikruna bonenda. I'm a police farmer and a warning. Eti manya new one no crime the dada ne be some ade so ade. But me san akotua mana ko hospital ya hwe say asum bi aye born no am I a friend na onti ana. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not supposed to love, but I am me. So I'm flat. And to learn who knows see all drafting a divorce in letter now, I'm a lawyer.
Unfortunately, it didn't come on. One started divorce process, but one file lawyer, so you can file your own thing. And so, but what do the evidence to divorce? A report like this. If you say he has abused me, if you say he has abused me, you need an evidence of the abuse. But mess solve. Oh no, mess solve. The muhiya say mayan is a move scampion because be a do sika ebenya. Because I'm moving here to go and do. You better say you call a private doctor no. Na me ni nkasa wo phone so say why are there say was secure but report the oye man no. Me here they are called public hospital. I call filing with evidence. It make tia na or their mommy. Na masako tia e they are called bem. Ni a re-evaluation of doctors because doctor no are buying a training. What me arrangement in here?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do now. So that's what I want to do.
My problem is in this day and age, you have a family have got a daughter that someone have come to marry, and the person is beating your daughter, and the family are sitting down and they've left it in the hands of the girl to make a decision. Like seriously, Ghana and Emily. I
hope baby son say a man who tell you a
yeah, but it's still our home.
Oh, most of who are with you, but didn't chisa no more in Meguas. And now I didn't come up cry. I see the Abrantia and say a chin and you be so bad and say, Yan chin, I see on the chin in hand. You didn't cock to hand to so Jawa. That's what she said. Because if the guy has signed a bond not to touch her and have touched her, then she is no more fighting the lady, but she's fighting government by the law. So we should prosecute him immediately. But the lady said it's not about prosecution. I want to.
Police cobra. So they didn't make the
cobra because they have no evidence to nail the man.
Okay.
I get it what I'm saying. If cobra is as a result of having evidence to deal with the man, why do we arrest him? Wabo. Then a chile say wabo. Doctor ne chile say man famity and reform. Obi abomasum enti na mani ahon. Doctor ne report ni ebe gina so ache no. O ma atemase.
Enti wa se pa.
Ade chile ne ebe koso ache. Yes ebe koso esu. Majin shira no e amunye ne mumu na me fa so ma de so nya de. Enti mama to co-parent with the nurses, the first thing you need to do is to make sure that once the person has been diagnosed as a narcissist, the next thing you need to do is, if you can't address the person, address yourself. Come and see a professional counselor. Tell them that my wife is a narcissist and I'm living with her. We have 2 kids and we are no more. Because when I say co-parenting, it means that you are no more together.
Yeah.
Go. There are times that when professionally the person is diagnosed to be a narcissist, they give them restraining order. And one of the things I want to do for this girl that we are dealing with her case, I want, because the fact is that the guy must go to, they should go to court after divorce. The guy must provide whatever is supposed to provide and then be giving a restraining order. Because you can be living in your own house, he will still come and beat you. I know people like that.
Yeah.
Case he bad. Na me do Ghana dear. Ne shidi. Men sem say na me peno. When tin na makoji bambo no. Dey tia me be fo ye ni o. Be ye na me die we na me dey o. Ha, me dese me dey adru. Na kam hu bia be chiri me wa hu. Ay. Eti mama. Na ba jo na ye be yi. Debi o ifia una ye be yi. Mo won hwehwe ni. Mo won hwehwe ni. Na me da ona me tu kwa as na me tu me du ansa na makọ o ha ni say. O ha ni say. Me ti e me twa fun. Me dey fun le didi. With me chips wo fun e fun tem. Madam fu bi ba na so hune. Na me kita chips. Me ebi ni. O wale me na me dey dey fun a. Wo na dey dey fun. My question is, the guy who killed the cow has never had a dream that the cow was chasing him. You who bought 20 Ghana cedis, you didn't even buy. You bought it in soup. You dreamt that a cow is chasing you. So co-parenting with a narcissist mother or a father, if you can't have them being diagnosed properly, and it's a thought in your mind, you go and seek for counseling. Hear me. There are times that I have helped people, and I'm saying this as boasting. Take it anyhow you want to take it. This is Counselor Little speaking. I've never met their husband. I've never met their wives, but I've been able to help the marriage with one side. Because when you come to me, my question is, between you and your husband, who is the problem? If you tell me your husband is the problem, then I make you the solution. If you tell me you are the problem, then I make you the. You get where I'm coming from?
You get people telling you they are the problem.
They are. People can tell me, yes, counselor, he is the problem. Then I diagnose. Then before we finish the diagnosis, they realize that their husband is not the problem. They are the problem.
That's what I'm saying. So you get people coming to say at the first time say that I am the problem. Everybody will point finger.
If you try my counseling and you ask yourself,
I will try. I'm on the process.
Hey, if you ever shock you, me ho, obi me tell me office. I know you say. Oh, yes, what do I know? What machine are you using? What machine are you using? I didn't know you can. So if you have a narcissist boyfriend, if baby daddy, you should seek for help so you can manage them. But remember, if you think that their behavior is affecting you and is affecting the sanity of your social well-being, please quickly move to do a report so that they deal with them professionally on your behalf. That's what I'll tell you. Is that okay? All right. All right. If you have any other question,
I'll call you afterwards.
Do you have any other question? All right. So think about more questions and let me go to. Okay, Victory. Do you have a question? Equia, I saw Equia. Where's Equia? She came. She's left. Please, it's question and answer time with Counselor Luton. Hit the front. How do we have 86 and then we are still doing 6.4K? Yehu Bibi. Facebook, I'm coming to read your messages. Victory, do you have any question you want to ask me? Whilst I go to Facebook, Eko is there. He has connected. Thank you very much, Efia and Shira. Miamedia. Can we go? Any question? Victory, do you have anything or I should go to Facebook and come? All right, Nee, let me pick Nee if Victory is not ready. Nee, do you have a question? Hello, Nee. All right, so let me go to Facebook. If you're but I'm some other. All right, so let me go to. I don't have any question here too. Let me check if there are questions. Are there questions? It's question time. It is not easy. Good evening, Counselor. Thank you very much. Okay. Please, Facebook, share the page. Share the page and let's invite. So let's go here with questions. Echo, do you have a question? And I go and read.
I do.
Okay, so go with your question while I go and read the
okay, good evening to listeners and viewers. And
good evening, Echo. You are echoing. If you're having to, maybe if you are doing both TikTok, mute one because you're echoing for us.
But is it better now?
Better. Yeah, go.
Okay. Good evening again to listeners and viewers. Counselor, Yamin Shell for the what started to say, oh yeah, and it's all good. Yamin Shell. Okay. The person may find it out to say people have problem saying say ex partner evil. Now is it very true? And I say a situation I am acquire say ex partner yeah very way because personally I want to believe say so ex any nanadwa I mean they no worker. So if you come.
I get your question.
So X radio back. I want to hear your take on it. That's number one. Number two, you can say obviously jealous no relationship which me. Number three, obviously bisa as on Facebook there. Only obi twempna or distance phone so then I say for last minute no worry no say abrant and suban nkoye go pen back to me and as advice ben which me there man now we're moving forward with the questions near 3. I don't know if you would want me to repeat that if exes are always evil or if it is because of situations in normal evil na any two jealous partner. How do you prevent their attitude? That's the point. Number 3. Obia, ordin suban doji ya mowari ansana who say subani nkoye. How do you deal with such people?
All right, I'll come and answer them for you. The questions on Facebook, get ready to read them out for me. Is it Diane? Okay, there's a question there. Read her question for me and I'll solve it. So let me start your own. Are ex in our lives evil? No, they are not evil. Because when you have an ex like me, how do I become evil to you? Depending on the way the relationship ended. That is why you see me to be evil. So usually, per the pain that you have harbored against that particular individual, it gives you the formation in your head that they are evil people. But like you gave an example, if His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana is your ex, can you still see him as an evil person? Yes. Once people have not learned to forgive each other after a divorce or breakup or anything that happened between them, if you don't learn how to forgive and run your life on patience, you might wrongfully do this to yourself and to the people. So yes, some can be evil, but their evil life is dependent on the way the two of you left the relationship or whatever you think they did to you. For example, let me see the life of a Samajan and baby mama Gifty. If you see maybe a Samajan's thought was that he's going to live the rest of his life with this young lady, produce 3 kids with this young lady. It could be the same thing the lady thought, that no matter what is happening between me, I will live the rest of my life with a Samajan. And so that is how they are planning. All of a sudden, that this bad divorce comes out, or this bad dissolution of their marriage comes up, because it has happened. Their future plans have been thwarted. They can make enemies out of it. I believe that most of us see our exes as evil because we don't have patience to go through counseling to understand that there are times. Yesterday, a lady said she broke up from the relationship and she's too peaceful, right? I've forgotten her name. And she's happy with the child, dating and even planning to marry again, and want to come and see me to see how she can get married. Yes. And the family are cursing her because she's a gold digger, galamsey person. Your ex can become evil based on the way you left the relationship. It's missy, but it doesn't make them evil. But their actions and inactions to the other person who have lost them could make you feel they are evil. Jealousy is a demon. Anybody who is jealous has witchcraft in them. About 4 penny, what jealousy? Why are you jealous? Oh, cause God says, I am jealous. Bible says that for thou shalt not worship any other God except me, because I'm a jealous God. So God defined jealousy through worship. And we don't worship human beings. So human beings cannot be jealous. If you feel you are jealous, seek for help. Don't feel, because listen to me, your jealousy can cause you to lose a lot. Your jealousy. People, you love people and they use jealousy to cause you to lose the love for them. It's not everything you see that the conclusion is how you think. You even have people who can go and warn people on their husband's pages. Yes, I'm dealing with a case where the guy is a popular person who does these things I'm doing. And he says she's having a problem with the wife. And he's asking me, what should he do? Like the way Efia comes that I'm in love with Efia and I'm forcing myself for her to understand that I'm a good partner. This thing that is happening. Then the next thing you see, Efia will not come again. When he go in inbox, Efia say, hey, Mrs. Lutua came to my inbox and I'll send you the message he sent. He warned me that you are sexually weak. He first asked for my, he said their wife will ask, I'm your friend, I like you. Can you send me your picture? When you send your picture and then you have body small, you are fair colored, he said, you are my husband's taste. And he cannot overcome you. Please stop what you are doing with him. Don't come on his life again. Because Ochin will be doing. And as I'm saying this thing, there was a pastor friend, not a pastor that I know, not a friend, through another friend of me. And that's what the wife were doing. When it's time for counseling, the wife comes to the chair. People who are sitting outside and the husband is waiting. When you get there, dressing how do you call her? Because it's not yes, next. So for a list of 300 people, so more counseling. For 13 on TSA. PN to me. I said, Madam, Abaso Beboa. Na Madam Ba, no, a small PN job. I was sorry there. No, yet reshuffle. And you can't see the pastor with your breast like this. This dress you are wearing, no. Yes, you'll be crab by Nipani Suse. It's my uniform, Madam, Mommy. It's my uniform at work, and I can't go home and change. So if you give me something to cover my chest, I have to see prophets. I say yes. You can't pull him down. He's not here for only you. When he sees your breast, he will fall. Go and change and come. Next. And can you imagine that people are saying that this is a wife that you need to marry? Because if you have such a wife, you won't fall. But who says this to me? Who says this? What do you mean by that? How do you say this? How do you say this? That and I went to a place where the Sofumami called a lady. Yeah, sorry you. And I'm this of Mami Kasa. And I make her say, if you are too new, her administration was, I say, yes. And of your hair, yes, me cry me here, if you come. So you can't get any trouser to wear than the tight one you wore today. It is not, it's not nice. Your buttocks are big. And when are you doing this to collect my husband from me? I won't allow you. I won't allow you. Because the fact that you sing doesn't mean you can become a pastor's wife. Hey, I was looking at her. And the chorister was just doing, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So when the chorister left, then I asked her, I said, hey, mommy, Na say na I see nkwala nwa anyom sa o ma chimi kunu di. Mu nyina mo ye mbe ma sofo na mo ye. I say But the husband doesn't know this what the wife was doing. The wife will come to their Saturday rehearsal and select those who come and sing, even if they, and they can't or see or boni krunu by. This is serious witchcraft. I told her, this is the church of God. You can't do this. The other pastor whose wife comes to help, the only thing to tell him was, stop your wife from the help is rendering. Let her go and sit in the house. We don't need her help. It became a fight. It became misunderstanding. Yes, unim dia oye oho. Upese unim bagane denti or see famine home. Men ba sorry dana nubio. Nyame frere me nkwa. And it was difficult for this man to say this. Because he was a full minister of God. And embana duduana nyame frere. People will ask you, what do you do? I'm a pastor. I say, what's your real job? Useless, loose, stupid question. What do you do? I'm a nurse. You are a nurse. Do I ask you what is your real job? Can you be a pastor? Have you dealt with a demon before? Whilst people are sleeping, church members are calling you, so for Masunda, every dream, they expect you to answer and fight on their behalf. When we are looking for things we can't find, their own, we can pray for them to get it quickly. And they tell you, is it a real job? Can you be a pastor for 1 week? So there are times that when your wife works at the bank and you are a pastor, they think you are nothing. And yes, there are some pastors who are disgracing the profession. They have become lazy. God has given you talent. Use it to make sure you can take care of your family. But some of them too, they are relying on what is. Nobody can support the church of God. That one I tell you. Nobody can support the church of God. Nobody. Despite can never support any church of God. Because the church, but sophobia will have a journey to Mamma meaning sophobia ko preacher. Or your message, they're not actually you say, wait, me preacher, and another you didn't be a female. Now I'm going to say, hey, you ko preacher, you be saying, Uncle message, you be saying, or say, one in an can, you point to come see, and to quiet back. Meaning sophobia or 2 and see, and it say, Yamias on the dias on tear, sorry. Eti kwesia da ni kru ya sorry no no so ko bie wo classroom bi eye bible oba say ubeja na ware entem ama BP na nyame ofre no na wan kan kire because nyankopon tumi mfre wo yire a won kan kire as a wuni tre. So you see,
now why do they comes out there with a topic question for another
no, any question can come, mommy, and then the question be answer. Any question. My friend Victoria said, I'm talking soil, so good. You meaning the cost of Victoria, brother.
I think pastor form why they tend to have challenges in their marriages.
Because
they choose with their face value. They don't really do spiritual.
No, we don't. Nobody chooses a wife with spirituality. But any woman you choose has their own spirit. You have to learn to manage their spirit. Me, I never chose my wife by closing my eyes. I watch her body. I look at my wife. Was it yesterday or so? I was looking at some pictures of my wife, and I asked myself, what mistake did I do? How did I choose this one? She's too beautiful.
But that's what most pastors they look out for.
Because if your wife is ugly, the church members will. When your wife is ugly, the church members will look down on you.
So and that's what most people are landlords have a problem because they are not no offend or bad or this by welcome members.
That's all baby and who offend be any subai. I won't offend and no beko usubai and no beba entiati. But a man must be in charge. You have to be a leader. You should be a pastor. You should be a leader. You should be a security. You should lead.
They are lacking leadership. Because I said, okay, so you should be under your husband, under your leader. But most of these pastors, so for leadership, I'm sorry to say.
There be omu leadership no. Omu leadership no. Baba omu adie die we tutua. Then ya kanu. And to share no be hawa. Jawale no. So that's what I say.
So why we say this one make about because they want them to be on top of everybody in the church.
No, not everybody. Not everybody, but you wanted to have a public
majority.
No, but you want everybody to know that your wife's beauty is a public provocation.
But I think I made them more because I like it for them because then I buy uncle who be the end when you go.
Oh, I think I'll be
there be a problem, they say. Obia ni wa odidio, de wo fie ni yendi. Ade aye di na said you wo fie. There be yendi de wo fie ni bi. It sounds like no credit say. Who didn't cut in choir? And cutting quani benku. Then Uncle Pass 7. Cutting quani benku, who dear, as on Sana taste in it here. But yet in Kumaka crowd wana. Emma who feel benku. And the be a 50. No, cause of funny either cheer. Uncle didn't cut in quani. Empo Oshianka Tinquire or Pediadin Kumawan. Entina uko shia be oba uku edinina na ukuma ba nana kenye poa for be osemi na dey. A woman followed.
It doesn't stop them.
A woman followed a number of a certain woman because he said the husband is cheating, was not coming home. Or they are living in Dachimota estate, CFC. And this woman dressed up to go and meet this said woman on the phone. Or see our hen or see our go she. Sa street no so. And this woman went there. Odu no be so bia obodina I say yes or popular. Sana oye again hima. You know how the women dress when they get to the market? Obe shepe, but do market wa or one tade bi obe hihye ni che bi obe hihye. And a first lady ejina ne wedge so asesa ne to won say oba so jealousy na make no jealousy nti or kwa wa fa ho ne person owura agbegbesu no bi say amami din na e kire bebe ma me hye o kan ye si o ha obi adin say customer o customer bo na yira o pese why na me kun di no ogoshia no odu ho de ma me customer say hello madam you are welcome what do you want or say the who dream na ekwa obedi kura mpo anka je ne hima de na backless phone ni ho say wo di ekwa bank na enye yi akodi backless e tell je ne hima mami bisa say madam how much do you want or say how much is a small sack of onion no money price or say should I add this to her or see a few one no I need but di mami you 1,000 to 1 year and so this is what jealousy can do to you. Jealousy. Don't ever walk in jealousy. So anybody who has jealousy needs counseling. Seek for help. 862-571-3950. Seek for help. Jealousy is a witchcraft seed. Men and women. So can you imagine that there are men who are so jealous? Yes, who are so jealous, that in their level of jealousy, their level of jealousy, he was sitting down, the man was sitting down, and whilst he was sitting down, he said he wouldn't dance. Then the wife got up to dance. Hi, my dear, welcome. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I thought you were online.
I'm live. Come, let me give you a hug. Hey, how's Maryland?
It's cool, yeah.
Hey,
but I'm back to New York.
Oh, you're back here?
Yeah, not
That's
here.
it.
My people are not here, so I came to say hi.
Why are they pass what that's a part. You're welcome, official part. So you're around.
Yeah, I'm alright, but I'll be leaving soon. So
hey, now you dress well, as if you are feeling the cold.
Not really,
but they are forcing you to dress like this.
Yes.
Charlie, so welcome. I don't know how long you stay, but I just have some 1 hour more left. If I'll see, right? No, let's stop.
All right, sure.
Because when you left, I've not heard from you.
I thought you were gone.
No, I'm not going now.
Oh, you're spending the Christmas here?
No, I don't know about that, but I'm not going now.
That's fine. Okay, all right.
Charlie, good. Okay, welcome. All right, people. I mean, this one of my girls who just entered in. I have to say hi to her. You know, saying I'm here. And then question time. And the idea why we did here. Matiaka no be blame idea magic gift be out the bad physical magic. Okay, so that is jealousy. So if you are watching me and you are a wife, you are a husband like this one I'm talking about. You are party or see on sell. And I didn't see your beer. Hey, if you are money, you boy na ayo. I bring you back. Ogomogonya ye ayo. Hey, ina ni yiri tisi jom. No, na yere. Aha, guy, girl ni yiri tisi joma. Na ekobi su tna wo no so ni yiri si onsa. Oba ya no be jira nachi. Gere. Be mai koku apai. Se onim boy no wa boy no twi no. Also onim ne dada. They plan to irritate him and to oti wonu ehuru of a pie jealousy. Jimmy Ben. Don't allow jealousy to hit you. Mikra.
Fine say oyire obesa or public no be akoyesa oyire oyin o girlfriend.
Mr. Ewo, but esa your formula.
Oyiro.
Debbie, na your formula. Oyire ti den. Why you right? What do you mean, sir?
No, so me anyway.
As I be any formula, mama, we enjoy you.
Also me anyway.
Now what tell you be true? Who do you be salad in the 2 hour? Opa betale or to a asa formula. I mean, Titina is a rock and roll like a Sony pass rolling the sound. Sacrifice in Professor, rolling into himself. Mazumba Bank. It's not, I have learned everything that cannot be defendable. I don't know, Kasa. Yeah, but it's question and answers. And I'm answering your questions. Please hit the screen. The lights are not going. Fire. Yeah, say we are he's angry after the dance. We're free meeting. You're free meeting. Your party upon Bema na ya bosansa. Obani ntiase. Why is it door? Sunday afternoon go Friday party. Sunday afternoon ni ma me ba. Hey, Fiat is saying, who can say Mumu assembly America? I say, ma, that ben. I mean, yeah, Tanasia. I say, Mumbisa may say, Medium in Pentro. Meaning in our party, Madame for be party. Now, Branty Bishanesa, I see Uncle Sam Semensa. About what if for ma video in me channel, or in the 2 Taliban Cotiano, and a Chiano Chino. O say jealousy. And you kind of mama say, ma, and you went in a far car. A fee that command the bar typha. Now, everybody in a car, no, she has in the way, won't question a woman. I say, ma, said himself in collaborating. Me this is gentlemen, see, I'm Paul, disco dancing, who we need. Listen, me, people think I'm inhuman, but I'm not jealous about anything. Can you imagine that people are too jealous around me than even me? It's funny. There are people who are even more jealous than my wife. There are issues that my wife will laugh, and Beshar therefore will want to go and fight. What is your problem? When my mother got married, this is what my grandmother told me. My grandmother told my mother that the type of man you are marrying, who is my father, if you are patient, you will eat a lot of things that you have not bought from people who admire him. My mother said, when my grandmother said, he got angry. But after 3 years of the marriage, he said, no, auntie, or see what you hope, who know, baby, I come back office. No more yet, none the floor, only none the floor. Pig feet.
Okay.
Froye. She silver kesia. Doko, Benku, they are command office only. First, none the work for baby, I did any fear for but transfer say, nah. Who harm me saying now swing? A money in the same. Now swing. Nidina ya yewa. Dinana. Why di wasamina yamini. Jai Jimmy. Jai Jimmy.
Counselor, is it right say Obama or Ubeji or back for a piano? Why are you
now who could you be the befi out of bed? Who are you? We are here. Yamin saw your way. You see him. Kasi amen. Now, because your husband is married, he can't eat food from anywhere apart from your food. Who are you?
He can eat it there, but you don't bring it to the house.
No, but it's too much. It's too much. Jealousy. Vic, sister working number one. Sister working. Mommy, at the budget. Now that I'll come. Hey. Ubenya. So you see, jealousy can retard your progress. Jealousy can retard your progress. If you are watching me and you are jealous, seek for help. 862-571-3950. It's because of jealousy. That is why you are forcing to. Our any good at that. Our any good. Say who no, but in the first place, when I bring food home, how will you even know this food is coming from Vic?
Because you will tell me.
I won't tell you. If I know who you are, you if here. No, but you are fear. I know who you are. No, I know the questions you want to ask about everything. I should ask you.
Please, you are too good. You too. Man, I want.
That's all. Me anga sami bon sema me home. Cancel a little here. Question time. Okay. I travel, No, I travel at times. And I don't know. I'm still talking about jealousy. I travel, and I don't know, but I'm sorry I bother people a lot. That my senior wife, I'm not talking about junior wife, my senior wife, when I land, I open my bag, and then she sees that there's something that is in rubber. People, she will never remove it from the rubber. Immediately, who are there? Rubber, monsieur, is for someone. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. She would do. But I have fingerlings around me. The fact that you said it for somebody, they want to see it. And do you know why? Usually when they send me things, I don't want anybody else to see. Who say emba mo kasa. Enti shirt ya mi shey. Ya tofi US e de ba be ma Vic wo Ghana. Me pese Vic be hu because mo kasa. Talk no shade kon oh we po me kunu na de bre no. No, I don't want to hear that.
That's all.
Now, ya tonyama mami, mi birthday, ya di nyama ba, ya di shirt ba, ya di shoe ba, ya di trouser ba, na mi de do feel. Me didn't be some dase hwan na di we bre me. Onye da. Ba ye nya ho bi not ye nchen. Sa da nam de ade ni ba. Hey, these are nice things. So who gave you these things on your birthday? We should think well. Oh, why should somebody give you this thing? A planke obia ono obeso jadi ko so di ja odi fi o. Man, me, I can't stand this. Why should your husband be celebrating the birthday and somebody else will buy this thing? So you want my wife to buy everything? Maybe do USA. Money now be me a dance here. Say me be damn president as she la course do what touch me. She a che we nyina ma fe bi about this year. What touch a che bi a mean say kala no we asim bi do what touch bebre dia ma me. Na me rate your jealousy. Eti me mpese me hu chewe wo fia. I don't want to see this heart in this house. You mean I can't buy you a heart? I can buy more than that. Foolish jealousy. Miss Remo, maybe some question. Jealousy, and I'm a third question.
Okay, third one.
Mamma, jealousy. Maybe someone question. If you are minority TV room, you have TV. You have program in IS3. Na menya phone call. Mr. Wu, Mumbwami, Echo. This is a question to a question and answer.
Okay.
Should I mute the TV and pick the call, or put your head on the pillow and go and pick the call outside? Between the two, which one is right?
Go and pick the call outside.
That's a fierce answer. Okay, Vic. My phone rings. We are watching TV. And your head is on my thigh, enjoying the thigh of your husband, Councillor Little. All of a sudden, the phone rings. Do I have to mute the TV we are watching, pick the call, or I can go to the toilet, go to the bedroom, move somewhere else to pick the call? Please, which one is the best one?
I mean, mute. I think that it depends on the man. I'm okay, so we'll mute and I will see a call and I continue TV together.
So somebody says, you say mute and pick. Thank you very much. David say you should. David Kwame say mute and pick. And I see, is a friend that says mute. Who again? Efia, you say what? Go and pick. Is that right?
Yeah, you can't distract me watching it.
I love that. You can't distract me. Echo.
Time because time is here.
It could be 12 midnight. It could be 12 midnight. It could be 1 midnight. Whatever it is, there's a phone call.
12 midnight, they are meant to phone crowd for action. Because I shall not be a bomb. I shall not be a bomb. Baby, it's in the crowd. And in some busy.
So my daughter from Georgia says, excuse yourself and pick the call outside. Okay, so now look at the judgment. David Kwame. Hello. Just answer this one before you not talk now. Just answer this one. What should we do? The head of your wife is on your thigh. She gets a phone call, or you get a phone call. Should she go out and pick the call, or what? Please answer quickly.
Actually, I wrote it. You have to mute it and answer the call. Because and when you answer the call, you might think this one. Maybe your girlfriend is calling you. So it's better that you answer the call, mute it, and answer it in front of her.
So you have a call. So you think that mute it, and go and pick the call later. As pick the call in front of her and open that volume again. Is that it? Okay. All right. So who again is up there? Let me pick the last person. What's your thoughts on that question about?
I'm gonna say please walk away and pick the call with my permission.
Who's permission? Please walk away and pick the call with whose permission? Patrick. Chris, will you want to answer that question before I come in to expand people's mind? I'm going to cause confusion. Chris, you are on my TikTok. It won't be in 10K. Chris, what that? All right.
On a more serious note, I saw people call maybe an emergency.
What's it?
On a more serious, first one, it was a joke, but on a more serious note, you have to pick the call because maybe an emergency.
And I'm saying that the call, should you pick the call by muting the TV or pick the call and move your head on a pillow and go? If it is you too that your wife has a call and the head is on your thigh, should she get up from your thigh, go and pick the call or mute the TV? So you wanted to go and listen to the call and come back?
Yes, maybe an emergency.
No, stop justifying. It could just be any call. It could even be a wrong call. Forget about emergency. Emergency from who? Just justification. It's a phone call.
A phone call then on
Is it your call?
Exactly.
Is it your phone? Jealous. Is it your phone? So all of you who says that she should, Abna is emphasizing my permission, please. Now hear me. Those of you who say she should mute and pick the call, is it our call? Is it a landline that is ringing?
Even if it's a landline,
no, my question is. No, but have you? Is it your phone that is ringing?
I don't care about the phone.
But let me tell you, there's a TV we're watching, and I think that it is respectful enough not to disturb my wife whose head is on my thigh. I respect you. I will put your head on the chair pillow. My thigh was not created for your head. Phone call back. It can be whoever is calling me. The first thing is that we have to respect that if your phone rings, even at 12 midnight, I choose to pick or not by your permission. Not somebody said disturb you. I won't disturb you. And you see, the funny thing is that there are people that when you refuse to mute the TV and go and pick the call, when you are moving, then they will mute the TV to hear who you are.
If you come back and my feelings is gone, what?
But who created the feelings? No, who created the feelings? My dear, who created the feelings? I created the feelings. So if you think that, you see, my problem is the time. It is my phone that is ringing. I choose to pick or not. So the best thing is that muting the TV is a disrespect to viewership.
Me want distract me because maybe the thing is interesting. I want to continue watching. If you have gotten your phone, go and do it on call.
Even if my mother, listen, even if my mother is the one calling, you are not interested in a call with my mother. Why do I mute the TV? And the funny thing is that there are people that when you mute the TV, they'll be okay. When you go and you come back, so who was that disturbing us? Is it your phone call?
I knew you were gonna bring that one up.
Is it your phone call? And the other part of another human being, jealousy. When you go and come and you finish the call and you come and sit down and you want us to continue watching. No, when you leave there, when you go and pick the call and come back, when you come, then they will tell you, you say, okay, oh, nice, thank you so much. Now you take the pillow off and you want to bring your tie. When you come, you will not see them lying there again. When you ask them, babe, bring your head. I'm okay. I even want to go and sleep. This is witchcraft. It's jealousy. It's jealousy. Deal with it. Or you also have another group of people. When you go and come, immediately you get there, then they mute the TV. So who at all is important on your phone than me? How many days do I get to put my head on your thigh? When I talk right now, you say I am complaining. But who will take this? What do you take me for? What is if you don't like me? Let me go to my mother's house. I can't have my husband to myself. I also have a phone. But I have put my phone on silent. My phone is ringing and I'm not picking. What is it? That Jimmy.
Counselor, phone to silence. You call better complaining. I didn't see that many more feel ready for silent. Don't go to be a better person. Oh my God.
Obedience said. Obedience said. I don't know. I want to ask. So, is there anything happening these days when you get home? Your phone doesn't ring. Any problem?
Yes.
It's jealousy. Please, when you find out that you are sitting in the TV room and a phone call comes, no matter what, unless I choose not to pick, it's not if I don't pick a call, it's not because of, hey, can you imagine somebody who is calling you and you decline the call? Then they send you a message. Wow, I've now become somebody you can decline my calls. Good night. They will not even check why you decline the call. As if to say, their phone call must be answered by hook or crook. Who are you? You are jealous. Deal with your jealousy. Deal with your jealousy. So when you are sitting and you want to respect each other, don't mute the TV because you are the head of the house. And they are funny. And there are times that when the woman gets a phone call, then the man, as if by respect, they mute the TV for you to talk. Please, if your husband mute the TV, say thank you. Say thank you and still go out and pick a call. Oh. Afia, I feel you disrespected me. Oh, you see, my problem is that I feel when I call you, and immediately I call your phone, my friend, if you know, me say hello, hey, counselor, I feel you have disrespected me. That's how I feel. You know why? Because you have made everybody around you know that I called you. Why? Yeah. Now they follow the conversation. Yeah. I call my worker, and every time I call, yes, boss. Good evening, boss. I told her, I say, hey, stop. You'll be killed.
That is and also I said, well, kind of oh, hello. I just tell where you but sorry, hey, not for it, and even show.
You see, it's jealousy. But unfortunately, you pick a call of your boss at that time and you can have a problem. But why would your boss? And yes, there are times that I get an impromptu. Okay, so I get home. I get home late, around 12 midnight. only to find out that there was a mail I didn't check. I'm supposed to be on Joy FM at 3:30 a.m. and my PA is supposed to go with me at 3:30 p.m. and I go home at 12. And I know she'll be praying on the prayer line. So I call her. Hi, my dear, how are you? Unfortunately, there's an emergency I want to attend. So we are leaving the house at 2:30 because I have a show at 3 a.m. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Then you are there worrying yourself about phone calls. Women, men, if a person's phone rings, they choose to answer or not. It is the landline that you can say is disturbing you. You don't know who's calling. A friend of mine, till today, is regretting, but his regrets cannot be forgiven. So he lives in a certain quarters in Spintex. It's a big apartment that another friend lives like 200 miles, a big compound. But Osio to Hona another phone, wa friend son, another phone fresh, Osio Bompa into fee. Almost fresh fee around 11:30. When fee. It doesn't mean so to me if I call and you know preach you or Bompa one fact. And yes, no jai. I did see on a pan of Fred back. Hello, or friend again, mammy fire. See, oh, Obodi. Oh, Bonnie Benny, I yell, sir. Or see a dema. Umia ba ne crisis nearby. Yeah, you see Vintol in this, and yet Juma. Obi any hobbit man driving a dear call Lister Hospital. And you not see or Freo now me fan and call Lister. And your Freo were down for bar point or no what is legal. Or no so no nim ha. And your chair or point is one sana own your location. Umia me baba. You didn't go do Lister no. You see your check into any media. He can't forgive himself, but you know he has not changed. You know he has still not changed. Or when you call him, still he pretends he's busy than everybody. But when he calls you, he expects you to pick immediately because he has called you.
I think that's why people who don't, it's like that.
But you know me, my problem. I will never let you change me. So when you call me anytime, I'll pick.
Oh.
No, that's me. You don't want to pick because you are busy. I am not busy. So when you call me, I will pick.
I feel it's a kind of control.
No. They are used to it. So the cannot. So I'm not here. And why do I won't change for you? Let me give you an example to my wife. My wife a mobile phone. A problem. Loud noise. And in the phone cry, the first time I saw penny, next I called you and not the two the phones as a penny, and I'm any G. But hear me, I can, especially when my wife gets home, and in Kualana, trouble come. Oh, frena, mommy, a yaba. Yeah, some cannot. But there are times I need to tell her something immediately before I come home. I realize that me person we be and to call we intem. Phone straight, uber fresh a bit that silent, a bit that low volume because the temperament, you know, pedidi. So how did I solve the problem? No landline with you. Na me mbu landline. In a straight ahead me call Ghana Telecom. Me go to bibia na here landline. Landline ni entimi with the subvolume. It me fra ba ko na ohima amfa pa. No friend landline. Ekuru keku. Obe fire. You call my phone, eh? Woo. I've solved my problem. I've solved it. I don't get angry. I don't get pissed off. When I call my wife, I'm on call waiting. I feel so bad. Do you know why I feel bad? I feel bad I have called my wife and I'm on call waiting. Not because she didn't pick my call, but why did I distract her what she's doing? Immediately now, I'll cut the call off. But look at me. Anytime my wife calls me and I see her call, whoever is on the line, I hold you and talk to her. You know the reason? Because Hardly will I even have a call from this woman. So if she's really calling me,
there's emergency.
No, my wife knows I'm not her emergency call. I've told her.
Okay.
No, Vic. None of my wife. I've told them I'm not your emergency. If you rely on me as emergency, at the end of the day, solve it. Bring the bill. I'll pay. So jealousy can cause you to lose a lot of things. Third question. The guy has changed. She was not like that. When we married, now he has changed. Echo. Is that what the question was?
I say busia say our reno and chayanti on Hosa.
No. If you marry under the law, you can only divorce after 2 years. So if you think things are not going right, you can ask for separation. There's nothing like our chair. Oh, brat now, mommy. If the marriage is not working and it's early age, you can still go. But the issue is that anybody you are going out with that you're not married to, when you marry them, they have to change. If you are listen, because marriage can never be practiced until you marry. Nobody can do a demo marriage before the marriage. And if you want to stay well in marriage like some of us, you need to learn how to pretend more.
Counselor, obviously, how can I get the ginger chips? I think you give the number again.
Please.
Another person.
The number is 862 571 3950. Please send a message now. Where are you? If you are the United States of America, the ginger will come to your doorstep very soon. Yeah, check her. System 862 571 3950 is pasted there on the page. Please, you get a ginger and you will never regret you chewed it. If you are in Ghana, to just call me. Good. So people will change. They have not changed. They were not married. So the two of you were fiancé and dating and what? Now you have stopped that one. You have entered into marriage. So what you are seeing is meant for marriage. Stop looking for what you had when you were not married. And he was a womanizer. He was sleeping with all the girls. So I thought when we married now, he will stop. Because he said, because I was not with him. That is why he has been sleeping around. But now that we've come together, he's still sleeping around. Sister, brother, see me. When our son said, you are comparing your talking jolly time in marriage. Never compare talking jolly to marriage. What you saw in talking jolly cannot be repeated in marriage. As a matter of fact, those of you who had the opportunity to have sex with your wife before you marry them, that sexual intercourse you enjoyed, you can never repeat it when you marry. Because stolen water is sweeter than own water. So stop demanding what was in the previous relationship. And when we're not married, anytime you do something wrong, you easily come to say, I'm sorry. Ever since we got married, sorry is gone. Sorry is gone. Brother, you've not married before. This is your first marriage. Victoria. But Bearman Swa would defiano, Otaka Soria, Bonsamba do fear.
You said it before that you shouldn't allow your husband to say.
No. You can act your sorry, but don't say sorry. So you're lying down with your husband, and the next thing we hear from you is and because you are sleeping, you hear the song as if there's a choral music. Then when you turn your face, your wife is looking up there and the tears are hey, honey, what's the matter? I can't sleep. Hey, what's the matter? I just had a dream. And it was I was going somewhere with you. All of a sudden, this girl I talk about every day came across us. And as if two guys were chasing us. I saw you going to gather yourself to protect her. You left me, and the boys beat me up. They beat me up. And I don't understand why my husband should leave me and go and protect that girl. Why am I seeing her in my dream? Tell me something that I don't know. Tell me. Hey. Hey, mommy. Now so what's so die? What's so die? Now when we fear what die, no be some that anything who all this dream because of all this drama because of dream. Hey, Charlie. Hey, what da? A darling time, but it's a maybe 2 hours for you. I end day. Menya 2 hours be. What da? Ube huna ye tapu konha. Your bonnet is said and tuntumaba. Near Chanka cry. No, I don't know any. Hi. I want to have a discussion with you. Ow! This is marriage.
Then I said, oh, yeah, my marriage.
Hear me. She is not wrong. He is not wrong. It's part of marriage. It is only in marriage that every day one is right, one is a fool. It is only in marriage. It is only in marriage. So, nobody says the woman should be a fool. Let me tell you, most of us whose marriages are working is because the men are not fool, but they understand the fooling of the wives. I see an incident happened in my house, and me, I was shocked that morning. Hey, I was shocked. I can't forget that. And the way I understood the thing, if I tell anybody, I listen to their reaction. And I think because I did a program called Notetic Counseling. You know the story of Nathaniel, when God sent him to David after taking Uriah's wife. And he said a man had a sheep. And he told David all the story. And David said, this man must be killed. He said, yes, my king. The Lord asked me to come and tell you, you are the one we are talking about. David broke down because he didn't attack David, but he was not tactically correct. So I studied a program called Notetic Counseling. How many of you who have done psychology have studied Notetic Counseling? I challenge you. This is why you can't stand me. You can't stand me. I am bragging. You can't stand me. The only thing you can stand me with is because you are tall. You have governmental support. But to what? Member, kakai. So you need to meet a professional counselor. available like some of us. And let's let you know what marriage is. Hey, if you our na when you say medically, no, would 40 air qua halitosis become part of you when you sleep at night. And we can't kind. Yeah, after 40, medically, it happens. It's normal to everyone. And you should learn how to keep fresh breath before you go to bed. Beme intwi ne sia osi ontwi. Obe intwi ne sia osi ontwi. Na coffee bi si ni chen obebo no akoda. O friend se go twi sia na de ntokwa aba. O da wa homachia be se tu opewadi. Hi honey. Hi no enye ya ti se honey na eto aso. You know that when you say me a dance and drama. So I'm supposed to be writing scripts. But unfortunately for me, a woman na my charity case is not those with it. Fabi yesterday, Sarah, my friend. Hey, na ya di num kankan e de wodi nko en kankan ya so daye bia e demonic e se di mpabo bam wuchi uti a na e bisa asem is my mouth smelling na wo me can say we na Ghana for antiasie but we education me san can you oba bia wo to so bia no suase na ye woro ye to se ye kotie fia sen ye pepa ye to o pepa wi aworo tie me wo to eson kakra o ko anyina so a o pepa wi na nsuo be ya menfa wives nyo ndi o to be woro but dem che se woro e san say complain aba me ho ne kire say oba ne to so okotie fi wie na abọ ni dog ya wan hwa abe fi ese wo wor na ebi insect ekọ we dia won share bi da
my dina me yin to me din my do
so please anything you meet in marriage, that is why post-marital counseling is important. It's a new thing. It's like having a pregnancy first time. If you've had an abortion before, it's different from pregnancy. Your first trimester, it's not everybody that vomits. There are others that their first trimester, they eat. And they don't eat anything sensible. Meko gali, meko gali, meko gali. Gali sound of you now I have to say a common sense. And those who vomit, they don't vomit when you are not eating with them. Onukwe did your own feeder. Today I feel like eating with you. I feel like eating abomu ayaye na sankem. But when I go and do, I'll lose appetite. So please, if you can do it for me. Now I could man. Odi Kobe Dancheng. Near your boss, Samrani. Thank you, honey. Hey, yeah, it's nice. So thank you so much. Baby, daddy did this for us. You are enjoying. Moody, edu fin. Yeah, can na yeah, and yes, some you can say just so our limb. If you are can you didn't smile. As a be and throw it means you are pretend. One can be ashamed over here. Is everything all right? Ni on kasa no appointed or pointed juice. Damn juice no man now bet ya
that's a new stew prepared from above.
Remember that this is not contomere stew from the fridge. This is a Sanka Mufroye. So this is the whole stew for the evening. Now we're sorry, no pa. Mommy, I can't sit in this marriage. Oh. Can you imagine that she vomited into the cotobres? Today, the question and answers, you've made me laugh uncontrollably because there are too many questions you don't want to ask. So, Echo, tell the girl that the first thing she sees in the marriage, if she can't stand, she should relax, wait small. After 2 years, we'll help her leave the marriage appropriately. What it?
My sending the message is on pro.
Let me read my daughter's message. He said, there is a reason for a caller ID. So we have a choice to answer or not. People need to understand that a mobile phone is a personal item and it's not the same as having a house phone. Thank you, girl. Your father is Councillor Lutrot. Thank you, girl. I've clapped my hands for you. Fancy D, my love. What is it, me banner to answer? I say, Kaisa, dear, your friend mobile phone. Now me know Kasa. Now there are 2 Bluetooth. I feel over can't kwasa sema. Now be here. Obia, or friend Adam Fubi, to say a big friend, Efia, and Wawale me. Oh yeah, another 2 speaker. Efia Kasa, or say, hey, Veke, Nabakodia. Na kwa je wa se si o chinchin ana no drive na
all the time this thing happens seriously
ni na yedi sending common sense to if you say edina me here say is a yes edija kwasa so o si na why di na just say otam ho if you depend on the opportunity, no go in terms.
Especially now, counselor, normally when you connect your phone to your car, so then a dangerous beer.
You are driving and they are insulting you. Yeah. And now, on who coffee and tell me you do fear. Yam be man non damn mon sorry. Major Lutrot, my strategy, I didn't have to say. Oh, Katiko, New Year, Mimi Bissau here. Make cafe. You do fear so now, oh, yeah, mamma, man, no matter. Me. Now, Musuon count, move your corner. I think I better say, hey, Vicky, then I just say you. I don't forget grand macophonia and expect me to contribute. Oh, Buakra. Because in the first place, you are breaking the protocol. You are not alone in the car. Why did you pick your friend's call on Bluetooth? I feel you have disrespected me. You see my end? You see my life?
When I know I'm not the only person using the car.
That's all. No, I'm not the only person in the car. And one of the things I hate is that you pick the call and say, I'm not alone. No. Ah!
Yes. Yes.
So if you know you are not alone, why did you pick the call?
And then some will say, oh, yes, speaker, it was speaker. No, just to let you repeat. Yeah,
so what have you been talking about? That now you can't talk about on speaker.
Seriously, that car thing is let me come and press idea. Because maybe you're not in the car alone, and then I'm talking to you, you're more personal, then you're letting other people listen to my. I hate that thing. Car Bluetooth, I don't connect my phone to it. I don't.
No. My daughter says, please tell Mrs. Kobe to stop being dramatic. So, Diane. So Diane says, no, counselor Luton. The lady didn't know he was such a chronic womanizer because of distance during the relationship. Yes, okay. So that's echo. The person says that he didn't know that he was a chronic womanizer. That is, they only know he is a womanizer after marriage. Hear me. If you get to know somebody is a womanizer after marriage, thank God. What if you don't know till the marriage collapse? Because whether you're a womanizer or not, people know you are a womanizer by two things. When a woman gets pregnant for you, or you are caught because you don't have self-control. Because you should practice the 11th commandment, that shall not be caught. Until you are caught, you are faithful. The Bible says that when the woman was brought before Jesus with the stones, he asked them, he who has not sinned before, to be the first, not he who has not committed adultery. He said, who has sinned? It's a general sin. And the Bible says everybody dropped their stone and they left. Jesus asked, where are your accusers? Madam, go and sin no more. People, let me ask the class, what was the sin of the woman? Roya, what was the sin of the woman? Roya, Dadia, David Kwame. Jesus said, go and sin no more. What was the sin of the woman, David? And anything I used to see on women go that's a
sin. So sin is a general sin.
Go and sin no more.
Yeah,
na mamene say ya de ne bra Yesu say enti no say kwo enti sa mere no dem important no say o memo nko enkoye bio no me that say. All right, Vic, what was the sin?
Mama ain't chini bio.
Guy we dey amenya scan ka me che obibi why ntwe wo dey anse me nchini bio mate wo dey no Efia, what was her sin? Another other can yaka. Esida class. Magin ye kafra why. Echo, what was the sin of the woman that Jesus said go and no see again?
Ebiana ya kan say bonno na esondodo.
Echo, Bible no ntan kwa sorry. Me say mam na echi. Mam na echi ni say wa gbo man Christo say omo accuse omo ko menko ye boni bi. Boni be no ye ani gba Christo. Enti o si menko ye bi.
Ebia okwaji obi boyfriend counselor.
Enti Jesus you onko mo ndi obi abo bi ana mo fa ko boni nche on tan kwa sorry so ni Yesu ntemu wa. On ne da committee ne won no enti na wan committee won. Me that's it. So Fancy D, my daughter says, according to you, and this my girl, she's the fattest girl in Georgia. If you see her, she's so fat that for more than 9 years on Kamben Kunda, me pet and I'm a corner no then in Sake to a Kamben Kuma me 4 balls and I'm a D2. 4 years in your son Kamben Kubu. Or say according to you, according to me, she got caught. So if you answer and say, this is the answer. They say a woman was caught in an adultery and was brought to Jesus. So the reason why they brought her was because she was what? Caught. So when Jesus said, "Go and sin no more," what does it mean?
So the sin was the court.
That's all.
Oh.
So go, don't be caught. Because when they don't catch you, they won't bring you.
So are you saying that Jesus? So Jesus was not front on that door, the act.
But in the life of Jesus, he lived with a lot of prostitutes. He was fed by Mary Magdalene. He collected the most expensive alabaster box from the prostitute whose money was gathered from prostitution. He didn't come to abolish prostitution. When their time is up, they will stop. And the why we are shower to me fan. And the why we are shower want to me fan to dine, sister. Fato dine, fato car.
Fato private jet.
I feel I walk as Royal ba. Na mas sponsor any mungu ase. Papaya shawosa ko university what the first degree. Ye nyina ye musa who kita first degree. A first degree in human resource and a shower practice. And she. But after first degree, we should be prepared. That Ben also be surprising on the birthday. And your socks and your boxer shorts. A treat in a spa. Ah, ya show much. Monty and Nuka cry. And I have a surprise for you on your birthday. Will you pass the house and come for it? Who go do wa? Ya rap ya the end come. What say won't say one boxer short singlet and a socks near this out. I know you love it.
The power of a woman. Who can make us so low?
Now, Tie Brofono. I hope you. I will not die early. I'll tell you. Hey, I was saying 2 hours, 22 minutes. Echo. So I've answered all your questions. And the lady said because he was in a distance relationship, she didn't know the guy was a womanizer. My sister, there are people who are living in the same town, the same area. They also don't know they are womanizers.
In the same room.
You know what I'm like? A guy was going to get married there. And so before they are married, then they rented a hotel with the bridesmaids in one side and the guys, bachelors in one side. It was after the marriage, 2 years down the line. Then the lady realized that the night before the marriage, the ex-girlfriend of the boy came into the building, rented a room, and they had sex before.
Wow.
Wow. A lady brought a story to me that she was dying, and I told her not to die now. She should wait. She called me from Tema as a counselor. Me na me friend we. Date I me friend and say, "So one time in can be now who me picture. Me na me friend make it a group." Me ya mama be no me what nas. Me say hey train. Me say hey train.
Matters of the heart.
Me say train. Hey mama ja. Who swam into the outcome? Ja suna can say then. Me come home. Me say where this saying? 32. Who worried that ben?
Oh.
I feel you been 1 year. Wow. There be. I can't help me. Me say hey Jesu. Who so bad then? Who be come? A draw ben na person use. Forgive me. Me who you heal? A draw ben na ukita uba be use catch me. Counselor. Councillor me shoot me who ni dini kra. Where can't try me. Can't try me. Where
Oh, what can I say? So,
therapeutic. It's part of our training. I'm a deaf and grief therapist. So when you tell me you want to take your life, me see you mate. Men can say jai. And do only a day, no say. And do only cry. Councillor, here to our women never. Me na me share boom. But me got toy and I'm say, eh, did it, Missy did it, Missy did it in the full name here then. Me name councillor. And to beg no man now, who the best sir? Oh, councillor, Missy, Mrs. Sir, what's a heifer? What community dirty? Now, come on. Oh, what you want? Me wash it, me wash it. Missy, a dean, Jai soon na casa. For phone, a do not abandon no. Shall I send me WhatsApp to see I'm a child? And son, no. That's now, you guys are my team. That's like me to be try. This is my cough. This is 10 minutes. Make sure before now, make sure I vote to one makes you a good woman. Now, no, I frame me cring. That's like who. Mr. I feel download. And the other how many liters? I bet take how long as an hour. Because I me sharing in a good number. No, me who know. Yeah, a one dear men can say jai, but then there's Sintina Ubesokum. Councillor, believe it's to be made of honor. Made of honor, my dad for no. And then now you got down hotel now on the moon. And I'm a man, it's a day. Ube Jerry said, night now, me crew and even know you. Hey, when Jai Suna minti the oka. Namu room bang. Because I had room 7. And I'm in room 9 mom. Me say, enti. Yeah, enti a din were room 9 in Tina. Obeso kun. Namu worried a benny. Because I ain't 9 months. I can't grab in 1 year. I'm saying that Ben out here. If you are. Now, why not catch them? Me bridesmaids in the back. Nancy, I no crack. Cause I mean, no better my. And I'm saying, now who couldn't swear? Over Jedi so couldn't edit. Already have you. Look, the things I have in my head in the work I do, some of them, all this time, I'm just trying to make sure that she will confirm she wants to drink and die. That's all I'm doing. And here, Kasasa is okay. So they say, I will not be sent as them. Because I mean, be satisfied. Me be satisfied. Oh, but I'm no go away. Me say, sister. And to what time, sir? I will counsel me coming if Jesus said, what time? And tell them, who are my baby? I say, sister. Me chow, no me do. Who are not friend? Our counselor. Let me go a mess and friend.
Recalculation. Oh, calculation has review.
Eti me wo ho ne frɛ me sɛ obi afro dan o se obeso jumpy kunu our radio station if you chibi and obi as a counselor ha mo fa ne na counselor ne nkasa ne ka say men who train counselor ha mo fa ne bra mo fa counselor to tembra me do am hey your friend say me see your friend say but your friend me magi na what is so ahead then me be come home me so obi anko hey jump it
wait
I see oh
how the mind serious
what fruit then quintus any leather fruit when ya leather what could dinosaur afrobet man no obi apacho yen free police yen free one ye ka say council luto to ha o si e mo free na me ne nkasa me na me so wuo me ba ya me so me bedu obo ni din pe na mu say won say psychologically no obi ba ya ade not me bo ni din it means the person is still in the same consciousness.
Yeah.
It me ba ya na me bisa na say your friend saying and I'm missing politely. Hey, your friend saying and obo ni din also ba ya den me come here. Hey, obi anko. Oka se me ne be negotiate. Obi anko. And I'm for so mu phone mu gina chi. Me say hey wuri. O see, oh counselor. Na dwini se mbe fro so aba negotiation me. Yet why be hwe na fro no da so. Me hwa ni afro so. Yakoso lu mu de ba form. Osane ba afoma na mfa no test na police station. Girl we American answer and other so tinkwem whatever. He never did it. One no me do the same see on you no frame and I'm a cat take home. I feel frame me me fire me say. So you have my number and you've gone through such a thing. And the only thing you respect me for is to call me that you want to take your life. Does it show any respect for me? The counselor, no. You have disappointed me, counselor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go and throw the medicine away. And you have the 0277 already. Tomorrow morning, call my office and come and let me talk to you. Don't lose your life for any man. You say you are beautiful. And because of one man, that somebody has come to lie to you that he has slept with your friend. You are believing it. Come. I'm sorry, counselor. I'm sorry, counselor. Close your eyes. Let me pray with you. Ask God to forgive you. Obaya na mama ya police report. No, I start a film. And now that's what you. So you see, there are things you wouldn't know. But don't take it for granted when somebody you are going, I will keep saying I'll kill myself. Check the reality of their temperament. It's not every temperament that you tell them drink that they won't drink. There are other temperament that when you say to drink, maybe I say, grab, cancel one more. Yeah, there's a temperament that will drink it. That is why I believe that we are professionals and there's a way we do. Makei, with the number, be now who 2x4 counselor or TikTok. Because no. Sana counselor look to here. We pay you will be a quiet. Yeah, dear, no credit, men can't walk woman, but me did say a check gun and mutrea. Me the med you may action crow for 2 out of the 3. And when you my mon kosun se me din. Edin paye sa hunya. Edin mood. We nye shala mata. We a counselor literate. We didn't so what. Reverend counselor. They say you honor me, me honorable for the UN, and me honorable, me a reverend honorable counselor Cyril Kobe Casterson Lutrot. Where would you be say wale na odu na hoba edin ben na bebo. Honor. Ah, oya Santini wa hu. Ah, Santi 40. Oya Santini ntia. Aibeni ombo hona. Aibeni webo Cyril. Aibeni ba ne da webo Cyril. Asantini ba ne webo hona. Onna. Alec. Really is ready. Hey, Vic, when you more problems. Thank you so much. All the cobras will fall in the ditch. Thank you, my daughter. Well, and this girl I'm talking about, my daughter in Georgia, she stood alone in the whole Georgia Ghanaian community. If you speak against me, she will fight you and will not even talk to you again. Today, all those who spoke against me, they don't have it against him. Oh, you will lose. You will lose because spiritually she's protected. Physically, she has the arm. Financially, she's strong. When it comes to body, she's smart. What Ginny too. I'm just a fan so. Sana mitio. Me nipa masa. Ah. I mean, Shroud. Fancy D. God bless you. One thing, she didn't even see me before she started protecting me. She protected me before I found her. You see how good it is. God bless you, my dear. The first day I saw her, it was shocking. By then, she has protected the brand for more than 7 years before I saw her with my face. This is what we're talking about. For the life of people like this, we'll continue to protect ourselves. We won't disgrace ourselves so that they will be disgraced. My idea. A child, my boatra, a dawson. I told you, I mean, who said my boatra, a chubby baby, I'm from my idea. Question. Okay. Raya, do you have any question? When I buy is here. Only Daniel. Raya, do you have any question? Today's question and answer.
Question. I'm still learning, so
continue learning. And when I ask questions, make sure you answer. Then
yes, please.
Do a gift. Now, yes, please, dear.
Honor.
David, do you have any question? I have another show, and they have been calling me. I'm not minding them. David, do you have any question?
I can't say any question. Maybe one about jealousy now. Mama Matia says a mobile phone there, a personal use. And me say because recently me call will be friend from Ghana now about my Tibet something. And more South Korea. In tea. Go on by and there no blue me chain. Or one phone say me phone I'm say oh fire. Or one so let the pick the call or fire and say I many boy that way. My friend. Those who let it on your Ghana, but of 5 years, was of fire. Yes, I didn't. The other lady send him a 6 years. Sorry, I'm sorry, and must say that a friend in any Kasai, but she lady me or them more. And one day break up, see, and one no. And into our men would say, jealousy didn't know because of the love and all that is too much. It's a phone there. Matthias is a phone, personal use.
Ocha say o akukuduo Fred catch a gun and he saw any boy and any kunu the boy.
Boy
we Jimmy o. Asha won so your bo mu de wuro.
Wo de wuro cancer tie no di misa ma ade e no be grab am the break up ade abati. Mission since I start to follow mission o be if me that say pa.
Wa ma ne call.
No one also want me in the because my money happy.
No, there be any phone call na man call you or no pe bibia gina so akodada. Okwati so awon.
Oh.
Oh, David, who's the answer?
So the rest of the fire that from on a Lucy and
no, onye say onye sure say so na so. Uzo ye di anso no. And you will say, yeah, akwe bi wo Ghana actor bi enye Don Little. Another one be a short. You mean the minimum din. And Dr. Pounds mo dey call Kimpiski washroom. Some call Jones. Once em be ma dey na Jones so mu. Oduara say. Also
it's a book down.
Omu twa no mbo so obi apejaro. Oruri palangasa onwo se abrochie die no se bibi abrochie nyanse wo mo. Abrochie die ne height no is as low as akwalaketo bet maju so Ghana die no. Yeah. Ya kwoti wanti ya me. Eko me ba brochire no me ba brochire wehu ade ba ko me twa to me phone so me dey call Ghana me kan mo be sere na emma no we mo nti ase emma pe na be ti ase David be ti ase e ko so be ti ase sena Chinese once we go school China for toilet no me ye de bere in Africa o me ye ma o mo ho e so mo ko ti so eti wa be hwe me bia no so tina Ghana toilet no aye be ma wo be tena se na wa amwa ukoti be twi seat no so ba me ba America no toilet seat ni nyina wa eti sana ukoti tie bia no wo tena se ana kote aw ye bre wo Ghana you see what I'm taking the video. You see, this is something that I have come to take a video I'm going to talk about. Because in my office and even in my ultra-modern church, the nicest church in Ghana, I go and I find people who have come to squat on the toilet.
Oh my God.
Yes. And I had a meeting with the men. Asked them, why would you squat on the toilet? And they gave me the reason. They said the reason is that every time you come, you will find your penis touching the toilet seat. And they are not comfortable because you don't know what infection the first person left on the toilet seat. You see it? Now wait, do you any money who are the be one after?
And their counselor, business, you don't know. When your business, you don't know.
But
that's supply.
No, the issue is that I went back and I went to Walmart and I opened the toilet to check the system in it. You know, I'm an engineer. I realized that the system in it runs constantly on power. There's a motor. So that particular type of toilet, who the back Ghana, it cannot work.
Yeah. But counselor, it will be what you use motor. It's big. It will be what.
The ocean system net damuna, it cannot operate. So make a child no. Me what top flash I did for US every me wo me hospital. Ni nyina say top flash. Who name top flash?
Yeah.
Ni nyina say. Adentia.
Is it because you were using the manual or
in my hospital no. So in a hospital is a public use. People will come. Yeah, anopa ye talk oju so wie ana woni wie a fansa wo so ebeye onipa bakwa na wa bie so and once you open a tick every day ebeti na yewo shadow switch yewo switch a oju so wie a ufi ho a esensuo ni flash onipa ba ginade ehu ebie nsu agu me say masa jai eno abeye sa
ebi essence so original ho na flash
oh dang
me take coffee ma for the day e enti dem ka no
well say oh watch here most of the doors you will be with your friend door closer.
Yeah.
So when you open a door, don't touch it. It will close gently by itself.
Yeah.
Ghana office and check nothing. Adentia. I said Nipano say close the door behind you. And you close no air taking the time and close no. Not in a one day. Shit. My bro. We a artisan. Me boss of one thing. But I say Kumasi suffer be by going to leave. Or in a sorry in Kuala. Omu do entrance one a door ni be. And I'm calling say, hey, shepherd. I say yes. Don't be or say yes. Say Yami Susun Concron also. Charlie. Na software I can say me na oba kolebu so obesra obi was 6th floor. Or lift me a doom like Missy body. First 5 minutes, you know. Lift, you know, got a Philly Toms. Scabola, why not? And you know, some point when you are
counselor.
Opie, you go be any Philip, no. I saw that, I saw what I did in half. No, Fred. Counselor, what do you mean from you? Me back on the board. Me back on the board. Me fastest, no. When you are doing me pure, and you who you pure. You know, be a what the animal shame. Who be a shame so for what you can't say me bump by the beer. Bump by a silent beer. Telephone the woman who so you're frail. My phone. So for penny who never children will call Busana. Yeah, me call your friend saying Silver Star. Now left near 2. Sana back on a official. Yeah, the card ne operating. And a back on your card operating. Reception is non country them. Yan two be boss, but they think they are used to it. Ghana bravo. It may call you. Now I know there be. And I'm a name. And the son of floor or corner. What name we are now do card not children. No, it may press it. No man.
Yeah, it's same
yeah. Everything for me 10 1 and 2. And a 2 years. Now me call fourth floor. Me sabo for you and stop it. Hey. A glass and so and do one bunting. And a security place or say whatever. So my phone was either they took my phone or I left my phone in the car. Let me call this sponsorship for orgasm conference. Hey, me dem sabo glass in fee. I did the make kwa na ni ma ba.
Everyone made you mem.
And you know, because I work on the lift, I know what it means in an emergency situation. I was relaxed. And I didn't see any write-up. But me Danny Menina say, "You're trying, baby, you're the card sign at all. Not just say the card, a show."
Yeah.
Then I relax. And all I was waiting for is Obimbra say Obe Opreti. Naminsi. So I was just in a lift.
You were just flying them.
I was just flying from ground floor to sixth floor.
Waiting for a savior.
You are getting 11, Michelle. Son of God, go break 12. From 11:25. From 11:25. Break time here 12. And the papa no baby a minute say, Papa no baby a minute. Or see the refi bibi when he came. So he decided to just come. He apologized to me, son. I'm saying, apology, no. Now, me who? One bank I'm have to sit for. Life. I believe that all of us can make it in life.
Amen.
Be happy. Don't be sad. Any bad situation in your life, turn it to be good.
Amen.
I have a story that if I share with all of you, say, hey, counselor, a very bad story. To the extent that I even told God that I don't know, Obianka, me bomb pie man and see it do me so share the wire slow. But I've realized that in this life, nobody can make you happy. And this is what I want to tell all wives. My husband doesn't make me happy. Stop it. Make yourself happy.
Make yourself happy.
If you are single, be happy as a single person. Focus on your happiness. And remember that happiness as a result of happenings. Never allow a bad marriage to weigh you down. Never also allow a good marriage to weigh you down. It's confusing. There are people who have very good marriage and it's weighing them down. For example, because your husband doesn't cheat, he's faithful, he's caring, he's doing everything for you. Look at yourself. You are resting. Please, my dear, no matter how good your husband is, beef up the game. Work on the housing. You are a pastor's wife. Stop attacking church members. You are not called. It's your husband that was called. You cannot protect your husband. And no woman can ever love a man. Love is the principal duty of men. Don't love anyone. Learn how to forgive people, but don't forget. Because if you forgive and forget, you easily lose who you are. Forgive, but don't forget. Thank you for coming. If you don't have any other question, enjoy your weekend. Tomorrow is Saturday. If there's a funeral, go to the funeral. Let your funeral dress wake up the dead body.
The dress to kill.
Don't be like the late President Kufuor's wife, who was remembered today in Parliament as no makeup first lady. Na mo hwe akasetia Rebecca Anna Samira Baumia. Why na mo hwe akasetia yi? Emi ya se mi ni eyi na se. Mama me na ya de se nda fom. Wenye ewu akọ agya ne kunu. Intense. But no crebi wo ho esi esua. Wo ware akwala a wan hwa be weja.
Aso no ne ye nyi se no na.
Akwala bi a o sen ope. Hwe no an ben. No betiti wa ma wo weja.
Na kansa nkwa na ese mepe o.
Omo se na wo dress na wa ye otiri wo modwu so ya akwala.
Councilor Ade.
Ose.
Roya, enjoy.
Mami, omo so ya akwala o.
Enya nkora kraka ko hwe nkora doctors ni nkora engineers.
Dia ye ka no enye professional sem ye ka age.
It doesn't matter.
Enjoy.
Mami, udu MFS a brofo akan age doesn't matter. Uni MFS.
My father,
But I saw Madam Asimusha Muyi. When you're ready, so be what? Be must be do it. Undi 10 year grow be so now that and I would je ne kwati edia manisha condom.
And I was to share
but and ameni.
Edia ne de men yet to say me am te head dia bom edibi.
That's a cancer work.
That's all.
Ose.
Ye.
Osudi Brema. If I who him? Osi wo kuro ben so. South Korea and put the they na benye the gisa Chinese girls here na benye baby. And I would Ghana for.
When you're Chinese for it, for South Africa, we change English. Yeah,
Until they wouldn't know South African. Why are they? Hey, what any? Hey, what any? Ghana near Woody South African. What any? Let me shout. Oh, my dear one then. What any? Why? Nina me ti hey. We cut na China sa men dibi na me be afie Jimmy say ye de hwe babema matna ha sa kwakura te se me ndi broni da me kosra hime ma de na me ka me nyankopon bo me Kwame David udin kire se wo yokonfo kwaso kunku anim ebe ya Tigana ni wopete. Edi that was so no edi mienu Kwame David na obi ayefra Kwame David wan bo brewe anka nka hwan na bebo Kojo David o musu ade o Kwame David si yani ena David abeka ho si yani men ka wa South Africa ho sesemu We Korea for Afghanistan, Barry.
Yeah, you have a missed call.
Now, what we are calling him?
The reality is not bad.
I was on your bad on connect.
Why no? Why not me muting in them? Or why not me muting?
Block it.
No, what penny in your pet? Who about poor penny eating? Why do you call Mama? O penny ko joma ko pen ade aba o be di aye nkwan ndu ade
Unfortunately, respect.
if you have beno ba jibra mempene why me jiwudi
Oh, today is the best session of all.
Thank you. Well, question and answers are over. Thank you so much. My daughter said, Kwame David, please don't mind my uncle. Why? Kwame, continue what you are doing. Don't stop what you are doing. Do what you want to stop.
Hey, I'm in Germany.
Do what you want to stop.
If you what's your Germany? Abrantia, what now? How many years?
That's not there for me.
I wish you have 4 boys to carry on my uncle German. Do report.
Where did
Yeah, boys to carry on my uncle German. Never worry in your bar. Oh, yes, yeah. Hey.
or admire, yeah.
If yeah, flirting is allowed. And I am proud of you that somebody's admiring what I've already gone for. Relax. Let him enjoy. I am happy I have something good. Abranti wa Germany man sending euros kakra hwe some person in some go na try no hwe no am bisa the am bisa
it comes out to anymore. Also a supply or some items at opera before.
Brother. Don't use me for the thing I'm keeping. What is the meaning of this? Is Opera Square for my father? Please. Is Opera Square for my father?
Don't blink yourself.
Please.
Don't blink yourself.
Hey.
Glory.
I don't know you, but I don't know you.
Your friend is saying.
Your friend is Grawley.
Oh, I been. I before when you go. I before you get your money go jump some. Charlie,
the challenge has been dropped.
Me go me last show. Margaret.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, mommy.
Please, I'm new on your live, so I want you to tell me about your product.
Oh, welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome. Margaret, welcome. My sister-in-law is the one who just Yeah, my sister-in-law is the one welcoming you. She's called Victoria. And my wife is down there. She's Fia, the most beautiful one that everybody's hitting on. And my distant cousin is the one in the middle, David Kwame, very energetic and sexually attractive.
Wow.
And our house help is the one you see called Royal. So you're welcome. So Margaret, on what day were you born, Margaret?
When you come to the family,
I'm a Wednesday born.
Oh, so you are a Wednesday born. Equia Margaret. Thank you.
Yeah, it's Keswa.
Oh, Equia Keswa Margaret. No way.
Wow, that's my daughter's name.
Wow. My wife says you have our daughter's name. Thank you.
How did you know that was your daughter's name?
Because that's my stepdaughter. I don't have interest in stepdaughters. My interest is in their mother, not the children.
it's in their mother.
But at least their name is
So Margaret, this is our page. We are a family. Regularly, we have a show, but today we decided to have what we call the questions and answers type. And the product you are seeing is ginger honey chips. If I know where you are located, then I'll tell you how to get one. But anywhere you are located in the world, if it's ginger and honey, good for the throat, good for the stomach, good for detoxification. It's also good for your brain.
Good for the immune system because of the ginger.
Yes, and it's good for your brain. Immediately you take it.
So how much is like a pack?
It depends on where you're buying it from.
I'm in Accra.
Okay, so if you are in Accra, you won't get it in a sachet. You get it in a bottle.
Okay.
Because the bottle is not allowed in the US. It is a sachet that was given license to bring in the US and Europe. So if you want some in Accra, all you need to do is send me a WhatsApp immediately, and I'll let them give you some. Depending on your location in Accra, you can get some, Margaret. So write this number down, Margaret. Sure. +1.
Okay.
8. I'm holding on, my dear.
Where's my other?
Oh, you have 2 phones, Margaret. Wow. Are they iPhones?
Yeah. No, the one I'm using to talk to you is the iPhone. The other one is Samsung.
Wow. So which one will you store my number? Is it on the iPhone or the Techno?
I'm going to put it on the iPhone.
Very important.
I like to be stored on the Techno. +1.
Okay.
862.
862.
571.
571.
39. 50. All right, so just send me a WhatsApp if you have the number.
That's US.
Yes, please. Send me a WhatsApp on that number.
All right, sure, I will.
And please make sure you store my number on the Techno, because that is what you use for your Mumu, so that I can smell your money. Don't put it on the iPhone.
I don't have Techno phone.
Oh, the other phone is what phone?
It's a Samsung.
It's Samsung. Yeah.
Oh, it's Samsung. Wow.
Yes, please.
S23. Wow.
Oh my God.
Hey,
It's a Z Flip.
It's a C fold. My God. Is it the 4 or the 3?
Who is saying that for me?
Is it the 4, the 3, or the 5?
All of them.
It's A20E or something like that.
Actually, you don't have the detail of that particular phone. Wow.
It's
It's 8:20.
Oh, okay, okay. Margaret, today is question time, and we're asking questions. Do you have any question for us?
Regarding what?
Relationship. Are you in a relationship or something? Have you married before, or you are yet to marry?
No, I got a broken heart.
Oh, you have a broken heart?
Broken chest.
Hey, Margaret, how do you allow yourself to be broken?
Maybe I felt too much.
Oh, was the guy an Ewe? Was the guy an Ewe? Don't mention his name. Was he an Ewe?
Yes, he was.
Oh, Judge Luton. Stop the prophetic. Stop the prophetic, Counselor Luton. I'm sorry. Once he's an Ewe, let him go with his curses. If he was a gun,
Okay.
I will tell you what to do. If he was a Fanti, I'll give you a message to send him. If he was an Ashanti, I'll tell you what to say to him for him to go and feel bad. But once it's an Ewe, let him go before he turns you to a cat.
Joseph, let him go. You go wrong.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Please text him for us, because we don't want effort to let you fall again, because the falling you have already fallen. We mounted a fire too.
Margaret, so you are an
I'm a
account.
fancy. I wish to get a fancy.
Are you a Fanti or an account?
No, I'm a fancy.
But how come a Fanti had a relation with an Ewe? Was it a mistake or something?
Love has no boundary.
Oh, that is why you are broken. You've got to cross the boundary and the trap Achibela.
Echo is right here.
Margaret.
Margaret.
Listen to Counselor.
Margaret. You are using 2 phones. You are using 2 phones. Echo is using 1 phone.
Counselor, me what 3 phones?
Love is from the heart.
Don't, you are just broken-hearted, so be careful. You are speaking from injury. Margaret, you are speaking from injury. I'm happy you are out.
I'm over it.
Oh, you are over it. It's been how many weeks now?
Oh, it's been like 4 months now.
Oh, then you've done well. Did you cry?
Yeah, kind of, but not cry like cry, but I just go ahead.
Wow. Were you very emotional? Did it stop you from going to work or school?
Oh, no, it didn't do anything like that to me.
Okay. But did you have a dream about him?
No.
Did you know he would definitely break up with you when you were in a relationship?
No, I didn't.
No,
that's why I got hit.
Was it his fault or your fault? Or due to the Akusomo spillage, something? Was it your fault? Or natural disaster?
No. Right now I'm interested in Apple.
Margaret. Margaret. How many times have I called you? I am starting. Margaret. Kesua Margaret. Ekia Kesua Margaret. How many times have I called you?
This is
Margaret.
Yes, please.
I am pleading with you as a professional.
Okay.
That you need counseling before you can know who Echo is. Because
I know there is something like love at first sight.
So this one is first sight, and me you saw first. Me that you saw first. I was off your sight. Echo by name. I understand you. That when I introduced my wife and my sister-in-law, it took me off the site. But when you saw Echo's name, it brought him to your site. May I announce to you that Echo is a 3-time divorcee, a current married to one woman now, with 4 children.
I don't mind. I want him to introduce himself to me.
So for me, you are mine. Echo. Echo, introduce yourself to a broken-hearted woman now. Go, your boss says do so.
Okay. Maggie, good evening. Me pacho saying.
Hey, go straight.
Okay, Maggie, my inbox so that until who we are getting in touch.
I hardly hear you, please.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
But my inbox so that we are getting in touch.
Okay, we'll chat behind the live stream.
Madam Asiwai. Echo, it's okay, shut up. Echo, shut up, because we are talking and you have already gone to inbox Margaret Keswa Ekia. Whilst I'm taking you out of your future mess, you are creating a message.
You want to go there?
And
no,
fun to her.
It's left to God to decide that.
Hey. That's right. Hallelujah. That's why. That's why. Are you a prayer warrior or an usher or a singer?
Well, I'm a prayer warrior sort of, and I'm part of our media team. Our media team matches.
Oh, so you are in the media?
Yes, please.
In church, and you're also a prayer warrior.
Not really part of the prayer warriors, but I joined them to pray.
So you pray, is that it?
Yes.
And this our guy just sleep on like that. Why don't you put him in prayer to bring him back? Oh.
Well, I feel everything happens for a reason. It could be God taking me out of something. So.
And giving you a call. It's a good thing. A call. And you want a fancy.
This God is wonderful.
you want a fancy.
We serve a living God.
Hallelujah. Yes.
207 ban yeah, so then my idea show.
Hey, what a fly day.
I'm telling you.
Well, Margaret, it's been nice. We come here Mondays throughout to Fridays. This program is called the School of Relationship and Marriage. We help people resolve conflicts and challenges they are going through from 5:30 Ghana time, Monday to Friday. And usually Fridays we do topic, but today we've decided to do questions and answers. I'm so honored you came to join us today.
But it starts at
5:30. But
so you've been live from 5:30 till now?
Yeah, so is it too short?
Oh wow. No, I know about them. That's quite a lot.
We have done 6 hours before. You forgotten? If you remember?
Oh yeah.
We have done 6 hours before. You forgotten? If you remember? We have done 6 hours before.
If you remember, we did 6 hours.
Yeah.
6 hours. And
I thought from what John case, Nicola,
yes. And whatever we say, we see a lot of relevant things. We don't get short of words because it's a school. So we are honored and grateful you've come to join us. We are a family. And let's get in touch.
To learn a lot.
Please follow me immediately.
Yes,
you can still go and look for me on YouTube as well. Most of our lectures go back on YouTube.
Hey, Echo, Margaret, guess who? I check your inbox. They said, Miss Ortiz, Margaret, you got to check your inbox.
I'll do that. I just want to have time for him alone. So,
all right.
Hey,
and fire. Yeah, anyhow. Yeah, anyhow. Me Cobra page. And a Cobra, share Cobra. You share Cobra. Yeah, said you're what kind of pen?
Thank for the blessing.
So it's lovely. No. And you know, I did go and swear a bar, and I say, and I just we anaconda, that's so I could grow mommy. Yamisha Munida, earpon in the next hour. May samba na radio phobia simi console, you're parenting. The same page, the same time, want to learn. And then a flight day. Nyanko Ponfa Munida and see. May God keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Don't live according to your situation. Live above your situation. Let everything you are going through become a speed to change what you don't like in your life.
Amen.
Don't die for anybody. Because Christ died for us, and you are not qualified to die for anybody. Whatever you don't like about yourself, seek for help to change it. Life is more better than death. And until you die, you know how important your life is to the person you have not met before. Ladies and gentlemen, seek for help. Don't die in a dying relationship. I am available 24/7 to give you help. +1 862 571 3950. +1 862 571 3950. I'm grateful you came. You spent most of your last time with me. May you have the best dream of your life. May the Lord rebuke any attack that is not your portion. Whoever would dig a pit for you, may they fall inside. Bible says that when Haman set the trap, and the king was angry about another thing he did, when he leaned down to beg Queen Esther to beg on his behalf, the queen saw the way he was doing, like he was going to kiss Esther, and he was carried and killed. May the action of your enemy give him up to be killed by the same trap he has set for you.
Amen.
You shall not die, but you will live to declare the works of God.
Amen.
May I see you back Monday on the victorious side.
Amen.
Remember, 12 midnight, we will come back and pray on Sunday night to pray into our week. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. 4 o'clock in Ghana. 12 o'clock in the
radio station I will bet me announcing and can you follow?
I want to be follow because more Africa, any Germany. You can only follow us on Facebook. And in Cry Radio, one of the big radio stations in the United States of America. And because I'm important, they are waiting for me since 5 o'clock. But I'm having an enjoyment with people like Maggie who just came. Esther, goodbye to you. What do you want to tell us to close? All right, Esther, Omwada. Good night.
Good night.
If you want to give, me that's say me ya daroma. Maybe your turn kura me nim. If you are adwuma you. If you are when we say enye one kana kama give me no bepe. Well, if you see me buy you. Hey, Esther. Na ya fra wa ya pon ya fra we. Esther, fire pon. Na wa sem bi se bi ana.
I feel I'm about so I wasn't in the call.
Yeah, that's Esther.
Na ya me the parents na my DT no.
Oh, we tell nipa ohu banka oni best son na say anete. Esther virgin. Yami shita no virginity why.
Amen.
She no be anyum when you why.
Never show you.
We nya kwanchire e futuru. Yes, e futuru as a kra nipa so na hwe na be kire no. Monday, follow me. Monday, let's meet back again on the same page. But please,
all right.
Go straight and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Counselor Little TV, and you have all the things we have done over the week. Next week, we are treating how to manage stepchildren in marriage. We are doing stepchildren management next week. That is
I think we for Bella
what they were treating there was not treatment. It was
no, we were just talking about it, like people were bringing their experience.
So it was what they were having. A Black Friday and the bell cast a member as a therapist, also which therapist, and to be tears over 4 hours. Man, I didn't pay me and said, That was a good time. So we'll see you on Monday. God bless all of you. Take care of yourself. Don't make a mistake. Remember, Bible says that, and deliver us from evil. For thine is a kingdom, the power, and the glory. May the Lord deliver you from evil.
Amen.
Any evil that by mistake will fall your way, may they by mistake find their way.
Amen.
I declare that you only see the reward of the wicked with your eyes.
Amen.
Whoever must remember you to favor you will remember you to favor you.
Amen.
God bless you and your children.
God bless you.
God bless you and your family.
Bless you too.
I am honored that you came to join me. Without you, the place could have been empty. See you at dawn on Monday for prayer time. But don't stop following me. Keep following me because I keep posting every minute. Right now, in the next 1 hour, you see me again, but in a different dress. In a different dress. Good night. I'll see you. Efia, please don't forget that I love you. Even though,
I love you.
oh, you are our house help. What is your problem?
We are master bonnie. To me, love you house.
Sana wa ho ofeti a me ire akwaje o say house help no onim de betimi si na oje o enti tobo ase as a house help ye na wo Moses Tale me da woni na se ehia. All right, bye. Eko ge ana twen o ye na ko. Bye bye.
Counselor, bye bye. Thank you.
All right, Fancy, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. God bless you, girl. I'll talk to you. We've not spoken well. I'll talk to you, girl. Take care of yourself, okay? I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the help. Good night, girl. Let's talk. This year I've not come to your place. I'm planning. I might pass there before I leave that. I leave US, okay? All right. This is proudly brought to you by Ginger Honey Chips. And don't miss it. Order yours now, and you not regret you did. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I wanted to call the Uber for you. So I wanted to know if the ad.
It's been nice, eh, Charlie?
I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you